Let's see if this thing works. Seems a little quiet, doesn't it? Ah, it doesn't. There we go. We'll get Ben here in a second. Hello, everybody. Who we got tonight? Cosmato's good to see you, man. Mr. Pickle's good to see you as well. Seraphim Wolf, welcome aboard. Matrix CA27, welcome aboard. Aviation 380, welcome aboard. Oh, my God. The Ford M, good to see you, man. Benjamin 85, welcome aboard. Alec the Noah, good to see you, man. Happy Friday. iDev Joe, welcome aboard. Angry Owl, welcome aboard. Stealth Bob, welcome aboard. Uber, welcome aboard. Ernie the Cat, welcome aboard. Pew Squirrel Aviation, welcome aboard. Kindle Aviation Videos, Divalist, good to see you guys. FSX Player 27, Snatso Mobile, good to see you, man. BJM2121, Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Oh, we got Zachary LA in the house. We got J10GB, I mean. Ryan out 4, good to see you, man. Matrix CA27, ISO McTig. Flying Tail Dragger, good to see you as well, buddy. Wessel Boone, welcome aboard. Marlos B, welcome aboard. Toolage, welcome aboard. Ephraim DeVilla, good to see you, man. It is a good livery, isn't it, man? It's very pretty. Laptop 903, this is not PMDG. Close though, right, man? Foxtrot Oscar 19, good to see you, man. Panzer Poner, good to see you, buddy. Moonitis 0, I'm gonna go with that. Good to see you, man. Vasco Point, welcome aboard. Tanner Man, welcome aboard. We're gonna run out of space here. Aminarino, welcome aboard. Tech Claw, happy Friday to you, sir. Simpilot 205, Blackhawk 2000, good to see you, Blackhawk. Blackhawk sent me an email the other day. He does some cool stuff. I'm assuming he does some cool stuff at least. Iowa Flyer, welcome aboard. Vision Bite, Goblin Hunter, good to see you guys. Hussein is cool, 01. Hello to you too, sir. Nick Ray, 1991, good to see you, man. Starman to Fly, good evening. Subsonic Flight, welcome aboard. Mac 1080, welcome aboard. Lars Fremer Lid. Lars Fremer Lid. Here in Norway, it's already Christmas. Got an i7 6700. Can't wait to check out X-Plane on this. Dude, that's awesome. That thing's gonna scream. Oh, I'm not even gonna try that name. Nope, not gonna happen. Fooches B, welcome aboard. Maximum Mahog, good to see you, man. Louder Howard, welcome aboard. Mr. Goofy Hands, Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Happy holidays and all that good stuff. Alex the Nowak, we're running under a dev license. I'm a developer. We're gonna dev stuff. A Smart's good to see you, man. G-Man, welcome aboard. Kindle Home, welcome aboard. Builder Killer, welcome aboard. Happy Friday. Dave Tunes, good to see you, man. Sim Bones is in seat 25A. All I see out the window are the engines. That's the seat you don't want to be in, man. If the engines go boom, that's the one where bad things happen, okay? Bell Geode, good to see you, Mr. Geode. Happy Friday to you, Drew. I don't think we've caught you in here for at all, ever. Daza with a whole bunch of numbers, good to see you, man. Noah and Civ, welcome aboard. John Debray, good to see you. The Pro Rookie, good to see you as well, too, sir. Dog Fan. Agrimeister, good to see you, man. Jonathan Cordova, party indeed. Mount High FSX. Ralph YPR, hello from Puerto Rico, he says. Hello from Boston, good to see you, man. Puerto Rico might be a new one for us. Legacy 2039, Merry Christmas to you too, sir. Hangar 52, ho, 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 from New Orleans, he says. CB, welcome aboard. I'm not from Norway, no, I live in Boston. Paul Legion, good to see you, man. Kindle, hello to you too, sir. Who do we got? Did I miss anybody? Builder Killer 123, good to see you, buddy. Fossils, good to see you as well. Tobias Photography. Whew, Ray River, good to see you, man. I think we got everybody so far. Metro Mech, good to see you, man. CMTE Douglas, welcome aboard. Ray River, artist, hello to you. Pilot Guy 69. Lumber Hacks, good to see you, Brendan. Happy Friday, sir. I'm gonna throw my voice out before we even get started here. Aviato 737, welcome aboard. Seahawk Gaming, welcome aboard. Don't fly the ball, it's going in the wrong direction. Aha. Don't enter 5 decimal points in the MCDU or you'll get a flat disagree. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. Don't go full reverse or it won't close anymore. I figured that one out, though. I know how to make that. I know how to fix that one. Hedoken 77, good to see you, man. Happy Pilot, welcome aboard. Parallax 4D, welcome aboard. Nonstop Pass. Big D, happy Friday. CWCJR Farm D, 80 degrees in Florida, man. It was 50 in Boston today. It was 50 when I got home this afternoon, which is pretty crazy. Big Yak SD, good to see you, man. Who we missed? Anybody here? 2 terabytes worth of Ortho for XP. Comcast was not happy about it, but it's so worth it. I have a business connection with Comcast. They don't get to have any say in what my bandwidth is like. California Gaber, good to see you, man. Sub you on YouTube. Well, welcome aboard. Good to see you on the live stream, buddy. Bang Station. That might be the name of the night, man. Good evening to you as well. Catloaf, NASCAR, Legacy. Good to see you guys. Peter Hoover, welcome aboard. Dogs 3447, Merry Christmas to you as well, sir. Razalom, good to see you, buddy. Good morning, Razalom. Where are you from, man? Oh, boy. You guys are killing me here. Daza, oh, that's your birthday. Oh, nice, dude. 25th February, 1974. Is that your birthday? We're going to go with probably it is. Yeah, it is. All right, dude. That's cool. Who else we got here? I think we got Wheels Up. Good to see you, man. All right. Sam Wheeler, good to see you as well. All right, Ben, if you're ready, man, you're coming in. So while we're getting this thing going, I'm gonna have a co-pilot. Well, I'm gonna be a co-pilot, I should say, is more like it. Mr. Ben is gonna be my pilot tonight. Ben, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Try it one more time.
Hello, everybody.
There you go. That's good.
All right.
Welcome aboard. It's good to see all that good stuff. Ben doesn't stream, so he's hanging out here. Ben's been flying this thing all afternoon and knows a lot more about it than I do. So we're gonna work on this together. Like, he's gonna tell us what to do, and we're gonna go with it. Very big thanks to Ben, though. Who else we got in here? Blasphemous Bear, good to see you, man. Dude, we're P3. You know what? We are indiscriminate on our flight sims. There are certainly a preference towards X-Plane, and I'm making a huge exception tonight, and we're going to talk about that in a little bit, but I'm making a huge exception tonight to fly this plane, because I really want to fly this plane. Black VQ, good to see you, man. Toolage says, welcome, Ben. Everybody's saying hello, Ben. The real Rocky, good to see you, man.
Yep, seeing that in the chat.
Mr. Fabiano, good to see you, buddy. Cat P3D, tisk, he says. I know, Jeff. It's all right. We're making an exception tonight. I promise it'll be worth it. I hope it's going to be worth it, actually.
It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting no matter what.
I agree, man. Black VQ says I should figure out how to have both pilots on screen. And it's not going to work, man. We'll talk about that, though. Hello, everybody. Happy Friday. It's good to see you guys. Welcome aboard. All that good stuff. This is not your normal flight sim. This is P3D. This is P3D over here. Yep, that right there. So I had an opportunity to meet with the TFDi guys. Crazy Diamond, good to see you, buddy. I had an opportunity to meet with the folks from TFDi at Flight SimCon, and I had a great little conversation with them. And I was super impressed by their usage of Twitch throughout their development process. And there's a number of X-Plane folks that are doing it. You got Jack doing it. You got Jay Roland that's streaming, Javier streaming over on YouTube. And a few other folks have kind of given it a go. And I was super impressed with the fact that it was like the only big, or one of the only big FSX, P3D, whatever we're calling them, developers that's actually streaming their stuff on Twitch. And being a Twitch guy, I'm a little biased. I said, that's really cool. And it just so happened that after they had their big flight, their big introductory first look stream, we were in Flight SimCon like the next week. So I went up, shook the head, said congratulations, had a nice little chat with them. And we talked off and on throughout the con, and I thought, it was basically, that was cool. Like, and then I like, when's it gonna come out? They said it's coming out in 2016. I'm like, all right, yeah, good luck with that. So as we got a little closer to release, they started reaching out to folks from the community, the streaming community, and said, hey, would you like to stream this? And they came to me, and I said, I don't know, man. I don't stream P3D. Like, I don't even know how to use P3D, much less stream it. And but yeah, ultimately decided, hey, let's give it a go. So, full disclosure, this copy of the TFDi 717 has been just given to me as a review copy, whatever. I didn't pay for it. But if I did, it would cost $60, and it's on sale now. So yeah, I was kind of excited. I was very, very excited to take a look at this. Excited enough that I went ahead, I installed P3D. I went through the pain of configuring everything this evening. I've been trying to relearn this afternoon how to kind of get around and manipulate around the sim. And it so far has been going okay, I guess. But Ben was gracious enough to come in and offer to... He wanted to test some shared Copilot stuff. And I'm like, well, there's shared cockpit built into this thing. It's supposed to be pretty good. Wouldn't it be cool if we just did that tonight? Because you can do all the work and I can take all the glory. And he was like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. So here we are. What do you think, Ben? Is that good?
It's a pretty fair deal, yeah.
Okay. So this is the TFDi 717. We're going to be flying tonight as Boeing 717, appropriately. We'll be flying on the PilotEdge this evening. Flying on the PilotEdge this evening. Flying on the PilotEdge networks this evening. First flight we have planned is Los Angeles up to Las Vegas. Second flight is going to be Las Vegas down to Palm Springs. I have FTX Global And that's it. I have no other scenery. I have no other, FSUI PC. I have no other add-ons. I have nothing. This is about as bare bones as a sim can possibly get. This is not going to look good. If you want to come and see a simulator that looks amazing, go watch somebody else, because that's not going to be this one tonight. Anyway, we're inside. Ben's got this thing. Ben's starting this thing up. He's getting this thing going. And, wow, that looks really washed out. Really washed. Hang on a second here. Let's turn that brightness down just a touch. Lighting, brightness. Let's try that. I guess it'll do. Yeah, so I haven't flown this plane at all. I haven't touched the panels. I haven't touched anything on this aside from getting it going. It took a while to get it all set up. Took a while to get all my control set up. Took a while to get the shared cockpit stuff going, and I had a couple of drinks in the process. So haven't had a chance to fly this thing yet, but Ben's going to kind of walk us through how it goes. Now, this is going to be another one of those like Tuesday where chat interaction may be a little difficult, especially during key times of the flight, but we're going to do our best. Probably not going to follow checklists, but we'll do our best. We're taking a look at something completely out of our element. Whatever happens, happens. Gin and Diet Coke tonight. The gin is a local gin made in New Hampshire. It's very good. So, Ben, how do we get started here?
Well, I've got most of the plane sort of pre-flighted, I guess you could say. So we're up on APU power, or I'm sorry, we're up on ground power at the moment. We've got the IRS already aligned, so usually running the realistic alignment times. It takes about 10 minutes in this plane.
Okay. So we're all lined up. Did you notice the smiley face with the hearts?
I did. I read somewhere that was in one of the source airframes that they use for the modeling, so they just went and stuck with it.
That's kind of
not sure if it's a true. Yeah, not sure if it's a true story or not. But
I'll believe it, man. We can go with that. So what? So panel state. We're on APU power. Do we have packs and all that stuff? Like, no, we don't have packs on.
We don't have the ground air unit connected at the moment. So we're actually just on electric fan, which is what you should be able to hear. I don't know about your volume on the stream side, but you probably hear that running in the background. Now, if I switch into auto, you'll hear it turn off.
I muted prepared.
Ah,
there it is. I'm like, I don't hear anything.
So you hear that electric whir that's in the background right now?
Yeah. So that's...
Oh. You hear it go away.
Ooh. Okay. Yep.
Yeah. The sounds are pretty fantastic in this plane, I have to say.
Okay. Well, that's what I like to see, man. Can we get... is there any lighting that we can crank on?
Yeah, the lighting knobs are down here on the bottom. I'm not sure if any of it lights up though during the day like this.
Okay.
At least in any appreciable fashion, but
like none of the panels have like background lighting or anything. Oh yeah, you're right. It doesn't.
I don't think it draws in during the daytime.
Okay. Is that like a? Well, yeah, that's a thing. Okay. So what do we need? What do we need to do now? We need to obviously call up clearance. We need to get the FMC and all that stuff programmed, right?
Yeah, at this point, we just need to pick up our clearance. I've already filed on PilotEdge, and once we have that, then we can walk through programming the MCDU.
Okay, let's do that then. Let me get PilotEdge turned up. And we're at Los Angeles, so I need the Los Angeles chart. I'm going to sit here and awkwardly talk while I'm looking this information up. Clearance delivery 120.35. 2035, okay. So tune that in.
Scars 1233, so
hey, it's Keith.
Approach, descend via Bayview 3, arrival.
Sirius Max, good to see you, man. Mr. Krause, good to see you, John. Happy Friday to you, gentlemen. All Spotter, welcome aboard. I've had P3D for a bit. Lauber Howard, welcome aboard. Wyatt 277, good to see you, man. Great choice with the gin, says Mr. Belgio. I know, man. It's local stuff. It's actually it's kind of weird. It's like spicy. It's like got a bit of spice to it, and it's kind of funky. That's why I picked it up. LAX out to LAS. We're gonna totally be cramping Ben's style here. Ben is like the Uber, like
Seminole 2
doing it by the book. Everything's got to be done. You know, he's as German can get. In regards to the sim.
Seminole 2 Romeo Kilo.
We're just having fun tonight.
And we're just having fun tonight.
500, then fly heading 120.
Game Plays official. Good to see you, man. Happy Friday.
Okay, runway heading to 500, then heading 120, radar vectors to Quang, Seminole 2 Romeo.
Seminole 2 Romeo Kilo, thanks, and runway 7 is in use.
Merry Christmas to you as well,
Thank
dogs.
You.
Merry Christmas to everybody. Happy holidays, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate, Festivus.
Los Angeles.
Southern 717 Las Vegas clearance cleared to the LA airport. Boach 6 departure, Hector transition, then as filed. Climb via SID, squawk 1504.
Boach 6 departure, Hector transition, then as filed. Climb via SID, 1501 box, 717.
Southwest 717, read correct. Boeing 7 Echo. Mike, climb and maintain flight level 280.
Bob's telling me he's got his brother watching. Say hello, Mr. Bob's brother.
55.
All right, let's cut this clearance. Los Angeles clearance. Good evening, Boeing 717 IFR to Las Vegas. Very original call sign tonight. I hope he heard me. Oh no! Oh no! I forgot to hang on. I forgot to launch PilotEdge. God damn it! Stand by. I have to launch PilotEdge as administrator, or it just crashes. Run as administrator. Yes.
Boeing 757 Echo Mike, LA Center Roger.
Let's try this again.
Phase ground, so stand by.
Julian Saul, good to see you, man.
Standing by.
Palm Springs ground, Pilatus 9055.
We'll get a word in here in a second. John flies in here. Good to see you, John. Good evening to you as well. Mega Moss, good evening to you. Austin Jones, welcome aboard. Tim Bits, welcome aboard. J Bob, welcome aboard. Mingle Drago, good to see you, buddy. Epic Simming HD, welcome aboard. Anybody else I'm missing here? Southwest 564, happy Friday to you.
Pilatus 9055.
John DeBray. Pop P3, no Tim, idea how to set it up.
Runway 1 tree.
It is totally different.
Via Echo.
I set it up using the normal P3D menus and whatnot. We can talk more about that up in the air.
Squawk 0 tree 06.
Yeah, CB, we're gonna work with Ben and we're gonna cover pretty much all phases here. The first flight, I imagine it's gonna be
just wanted
boring.
to confirm 559er. That's 13 left.
Be exciting for me.
Right.
Oh, hang on. No, it's
Pilatus
on the
559er, runway 1
it's on the wrong
tree
input or
left. You'll be
output.
departing southeastbound.
Runway 13
Okay,
left.
now it's on the right
via
output.
Echo. Departure frequency is 126.
I'm like, I'm turning the knob, but it ain't doing anything. Garrett 67, good to see you, man.
90.
Virus City, welcome aboard.
Pilatus 9055.
Talibi, welcome aboard. Sky the Goat, welcome aboard.
Vegas ground, Southwest 717 with
Yeah, I'll turn the PilotEdge volume down a little bit. Sorry, I was playing around with that. I can turn my volume up a touch. Let's see if that's a little better. Los Angeles clearance, Boeing 717 IFR, Las Vegas.
Southwest 717. Las Vegas ground, runway 25 right, taxi via Charlie 1
Took a
Bravo.
call sign. DB better good to see you, man.
25 right, 717.
Southwest 717, use caution, other aircraft on the frequency of Boeing 717.
Yeah, we hear that, 717.
Someone's a stalker. Boeing 717, LA clearance. Use caution, I have a Southwest 717, similar sounding call sign also on the frequency, but you, my friend, are cleared to Las Vegas McCarran Airport, loop 9 at departure, Daggett transition, then as filed. Climb via SID except maintain 5000, departure frequency 125.2, squawk 5374.
Cleared to the Las Vegas Airport, loop 9 departure, Daggett transition as filed. Climb via the SID except maintain 5000. Departure frequency 125.2, squawk 5374, Boeing 717.
Boeing 717, read back correct.
Oh, you're punching stuff in.
Copied us.
Are you hearing the sounds?
Oh, yeah, I was pushing my transmit key, and I'm like, uh-oh, something is clicking. What's that thing bound to? But I think we're okay. All right, 5374, you probably have, yep, you got that. 25-2, climb via 6, maintain 5,000, you got that as well. Okay, well, now there's nothing to do. Ben's did everything already. He did it all for us. I assume we're down to the box next, right?
Yeah, down to the box next.
Okay, box. I'm on the left one right now.
Okay. Yeah. So already got this pretty much. The initial thing you got to set up is the from to.
Mm-hmm.
So you would flip on your INS, your IRSs. You'd put in your KLAX, KLAS, insert it, and then this the pause ref line that's on the right hand side would be initialize.
Okay.
So we've already hit that. So we've already initialized. We've already gone through the 10-minute alignment period. So
Okay.
cruise level pretty straightforward. Just
Yep.
you put it in this box here.
So we're planning for 270. Why are there multiple levels here for steps or?
Yeah, for steps, but I don't believe steps are currently implemented in the plane. So.
Okay. Do we have a CI?
I've been using 35.
Okay.
Usually gives you a cruise about Mach 7.6.
Cool. How do we get
All
here,
right.
by the way? This is the init page?
Yeah, this is just the init page.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we go to the next page?
So your menu, this is how you load in, is on the menu.
Okay.
And then you just hit FMC1, and then you verify your nav databases, so on and so forth. And then flight plan and init would take you back to that page.
Okay.
So this is actually set up really similarly to the Aerosoft MCDU, and if you actually look at the physical layout of it, it almost looks identical to it. So it functions very similarly to that,
Okay.
which might be different from like the MD-80 that's an X-plane.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you just do the usual thing. You click on your departure. You pick your SID.
So you actually clicked on LAX back there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
Okay.
click on the LAX, the LSK next to LAX, just like you would in the Airbus.
Yep.
And then it takes you to your from KLAX here. And
Okay.
so since it's an airport, you have the option to do a SID. I think the only question we probably have is what runway we're going to get.
Let's plan for 24 left.
All right. Sounds good.
We'll make that happen.
So 24 left
And the loop 9.
and loop 9, and then select the transition.
Yep.
Now the one unique thing here is you have to press the insert down here. It's the bottom left-hand side LSK.
Got it?
If you hit return to lat rev, it doesn't insert anything into the flight plan. So you do
Right.
that,
Does
takes
it-
you back.
Does it wipe all that out then?
Yeah, you just basically go back to that page and you start over from scratch. So you got to
Okay.
select everything and you got to insert it. So
Do we want to and then remove that discontinuity? Or just leave it there?
that's normal because it's a vector. So we're going
Okay.
to get since this is a vector departure.
I'm used to X-plane stuff where discontinuity is like, fuck you, man. I'm not like sorry about that. My VNAV is broken.
Yeah. No, this is expected.
Pardon my French.
Since the departure basically just takes us off heading a 251 below 3,000 feet Santa Monica, and then we just keep going straight out there until they turn us around. So.
Got it. Left turn, John. Actually, wait, no. This is still a left turn.
Yep. That's left turn. Yep.
Okay, left turn, John.
If you note on the departure plate, the turn is mandatory for ATC separation in all caps and in a box. So
Left.
left turns.
Okay, so that is that. We know what now. Now we want to go to Los Angeles or Las Vegas.
Yep. Since our flight plan basically is just a transition from the departure to the arrival, I'm just verifying here really quick that we've got the right restrictions for VNAV and everything plugged in. So further discontinuity, we just click on KLAS and we select our star. We're going to be on the KPEC 3 from the Daggett transition.
Okay.
And here again, you want to do insert. Now I haven't selected a runway yet.
Okay.
And I'm just going to leave it blank until we get closer, since we got to coordinate that with approach. So just
Yeah.
leave it the way
I'm
it is.
gonna push for 19 left or right. Probably 19 right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Otherwise, it'll be a long taxi. And we already have one of those coming up.
Yeah.
Are we gonna wipe that discontinuity then?
Yeah, so in this case we can. We just hit the clear button and then the LSK next to it.
Okay, so this is a clear. Got it.
And then we'll just clear the duplicate Daggett out as well.
Okay. And of course.
And there you go.
Okay. Now
Now if we flip back up, yeah, we'll just look at just review it really quick here
Sure.
though. So you want to go to your glare shield.
Yeah. Glare shield.
And then you should have a map button and a plan button.
Map and plan. Yep, so we'll hit plan. Yep. Where's the zoom?
It's the increase decrease buttons under range.
Increase.
So on the
decrease,
left-hand side.
Range. Oh, got it. Okay. Yep.
And then as I click through,
I don't think this drew it correctly. Not coming out a lot. Like, it doesn't matter coming out of Los Angeles. Anyway, go ahead. Okay.
You should see it cycling
Can you put the
through,
restrictions?
just reviewing.
Can you? Let's see. Can you add the restrictions on there, or?
Yeah, the data will show. I'm not sure if it'll show in plan mode though.
Right. Okay. Cool.
But everything looks good from there.
I would agree. Okay. So then back to MCDU.
Yep, back down to the MCDU.
And MCDU, got it.
And then we'll go to the back to the init page and hit the page over here. So we need to just fill out a couple of things.
Okay.
Now this is the one piece that's a little confusing because you don't have all the values that it necessarily wants. But thus far I've had luck doing it this way here. So your block fuel, if you just press the LSK, it just loads the current fuel that's in there.
Okay. And that's enough.
Yeah, that's totally enough. So I'm actually using, because there's not a PFPX profile yet for it.
Yep.
The add-on manager has a handy little tool in it where you can basically put in a distance in nautical miles, and it'll calculate a fuel for you, and you can just use that.
What's our distance that we're looking at?
I put it in as about 280 miles. I think as planned, it's 272. So I just kind of pad it a little
I'm just
bit.
showing that on screen here real quick. Add-on manager looks pretty cool. Like it does the thing. And
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, and you just kind of run the sliders up, and I configured it for 116 passengers, 1,550 pounds in the forward cargo, and 1,600 pounds in the rear cargo.
Okay, cool.
And then you
that
just press
stuff
those
actually
buttons.
doesn't sync back, but obviously it syncs to my sim.
It syncs into the sim. Yeah.
Okay, push buttons. And guys,
So
we'll get
this
back to
is-
chat here in a second. We're hope you understand. Go ahead.
So this is one of the things that the iPad comes in handy for.
Okay. Oh man, this is right. Nope, that's the wrong button. Cameras. How do you do them?
Just go back to the regular captain's view.
Okay, iPad is up.
So you want to go to the main page there.
Yep.
And then click on status.
Okay.
And so you get a load statistic.
nice.
So the things that we're interested in here are the center of gravity percentage, and then the gross weight.
Okay. 22.9 of center gravity and 102.8 gross weight.
Yep.
So where does the center of gravity go in?
So we go back down to the weight unit page there. So I see you can move your camera.
Yeah, I'm on it.
Okay. So takeoff gross weight, I'm going to put in as the value that we had. And then
Pizza Dude 2016. I'm not sure the answer to that one. Maybe go in to reach out to the devs for and ask about. He's asking if they can activate the 717 on more than one PC, laptop, and a desktop.
yeah, that's going to be there.
Yeah, their wheelhouse.
I know that the one purchase applies to both sims. So you can, if you buy it once, you can use it in P3D or you can use it in FSX or FSX Steam Edition.
Okay. 23 the center of gravity.
Yep, so that's all loaded in. Again, zero fuel weight CG. I'm not sure where we'd get that from. These are the values I've been using, and like I said, I've flown it a few times, and this seems to work pretty well. So
Okay. Are
So
we not
from
putting
there-
any value in that then?
yeah, I just leave it blank for now.
Okay.
The next thing is the takeoff approach button.
Okay. How did we get here? Was this just the next page?
Oh yeah, sorry. So if you start back at init,
Yeah. Okay. It was.
and then you have the page over button down right above the one button, takes you over to it, and then the next page is just this ballast fuel, which there's no reason to use that.
Yep.
So yeah, so we go to the takeoff performance page, and this kind of dynamically loads depending on what phase of flight you're in when you're on the ground. It's going to take you to the takeoff page. Once we're in the air, it'll take you to the approach planning. So from what I've been reading, given the length of runway we have, we probably just use a flap setting of 10.
Okay.
Slope, there obviously is no slope runway in the sim, so that doesn't really count for anything. Do you want to check the weather real quick? So we're going to 190 at 9er.
190 9 or 10 miles.
So
2995.
All that a 4 knot headwind component, maybe.
Is this for takeoff?
Yeah, this is for your takeoff config.
Oh, nice. Okay.
You just want to put in your outside air temperature. It's 15 degrees Celsius here in Los Angeles today.
Yep.
So one thing you got to do is you have to put the unit in. So you got to put 15C.
That's janky.
Yeah, a little bit.
Could you flex it with this? Oh, no,
You
there's
can
actually a
flex it.
flex upper left. I see.
What do you want to flex it to?
I usually flex to 45 degrees.
45 it is.
We got all the runway in the world to work with here, so.
Yep. So you got your flex temp. That basically just sets your EPR.
Yeah.
So you got EPR values, which the auto throttle will take care of. The auto thrust system will take care of. You got your stabilizer trim setting here, which should be showing about 6.0.
Yep.
And then you got your V speeds over here, and you just have to go through and hit the button, the LSK next to it, to activate them.
Okay.
And that is basically it.
Okay. Nice. That's actually not bad.
Yeah, it's pretty quick programming.
Okay, so then we moved into the glare shield. You were telling me something about left click, right click on this guy.
Yeah, so when you're in auto flight mode, these are going to be sort of dashed out, kind of like you get on an Airbus, right?
Okay.
So when the computer's flying it, you're not going to necessarily have any values here except for in your altitude free selector.
Oh dear, that's not what I meant. Oh my gosh.
So generally what we do is you'll... yeah, it's perfect. So you want to right-click on that now that you've got it, and just to make sure it's set. And you'll see over on the PFD that it's on the top row there, you'll see 160's preset then.
Got it. Oh, so that doesn't do anything. In this mode, it does.
Yes, right now it will.
Okay.
It's once we get up in the air is where it gets weird. So
Okay.
I'm just going to dial up the departure heading of 251 here.
Going the long way. Actually, hang on. I got this for you. Nope, never mind. Buttons don't work. I have a binding on my...
Worth a shot.
I had a binding that I set, and it doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that's one of the weird things I've noticed so far is some of the custom mappings don't necessarily map one-to-one.
Uh-oh, I got disconnected from you. Hang on.
Yeah.
Crew, pilot not flying. Okay, I'm back. That's weird. That's twice now we've had that happen. Alright, 251. So we're facing south? Oh yeah, we are, aren't we?
Yep.
Okay. And then the altitude was 5,000, which you punched in. You have 5374 in. Are we squawking Charlie? Now, do I have to squawk Charlie through the thing?
It depends on the plane. This is the first time I've taken this on PilotEdge myself, so it should...
Actually, we don't both want to squawk Charlie is the thing. So I'm gonna force mine to squawk standby. Get off Flight Simulator. Because I think if we're both squawking... No, it's stand.
Yeah, that could get weird. Gets weird for the controllers, for sure.
I guess we'll find out if he yells at us. It might be a case where you leave this on standby and then put the client over on Charlie. We'll see what Keith says.
Yep. So just back on the glare shield real quick.
Yeah.
Generally, so you get your speed set. We verify that on the PFD.
Yep.
You can press nav, the nav button there to arm the nav mode.
Okay.
And then this profile button here next to your altitude selector, that's how you arm your VNav.
Okay.
So profile, vertical profile.
Got it. Okay. IS
And that's, I think that's it for basic glare shield setup based on what we've got.
Okay.
So I think the next thing would be to start the APU.
I thought we had it.
Oh,
no,
we're on ground
we're
power
on
right
ground
now.
power. Okay. So let's go back to overhead panel. Nope, that was an overhead panel. No, yeah, it was. I just was looking in the wrong place. Okay, overhead panel. APU
All right,
on.
so first thing we got to do is actually get the right aft fuel pump on.
Right.
So we flip that on. I usually throw the start pump on here.
Start pump, got it. Oh, this is just like the MD-80 then.
Yeah, it's very much like the MD-80
Okay.
in this regard. So then, yeah, the APU master goes run. You hold it and start for a few seconds to let it go.
Oh, there's an
And if
APU. I was looking at the APU on switch here right in the middle. And it's like, no,
That's
that's
the
actually for the
generator. Yeah,
gens.
it's the generator.
Jesus Christ.
So you can flip back down to the center display, information display.
Ah!
Yep.
Don't want to click that. Okay, center display. And where's the APU at?
APU should be on the right hand side there. You got your
Got it. Yep, I see it.
everything's rising.
Okay. It's no wonder McDonnell Douglas went out of business after flying this in the MD-80. Okay, APU on, APU gen off.
Yep. So we can flip the APU. Yep. There you go.
Okay.
We can turn off the external power.
And, oh, that's not it. External power is this one.
Then we can turn the APU air on.
APU air. Let me get over to the proper overhead panel view here. Camera system's really bugging me already.
Yeah.
APU bleed. I got left and right bleed.
It's on the APU master panel.
Oh, right, yeah. It's just like on the MD-80. Okay.
Yep. So now we have air. Packs are coming on now.
Okay. Isolation valve is auto, so it's probably open right now.
Yeah, we'll actually switch it to open for the start.
Okay. Clicking on it does nothing, so...
You got to right click on it to bring it up.
Right, okay. Oh, is that for most of these switches?
Yeah, if it's a toggle,
If it's a three-way.
If it's
Got
a
it.
three-way, you have to left click, right click to switch it through the positions. But if it's just a two-position switch, a left click will flip
Okay.
it back and forth.
Just like this is P3D, yeah. This is the TD. So for those of you coming in, this is the TFDi 717. This is by TFDi Design, and this is for Prepared. Prepared FSX. Actually, you get one license; it covers everything. They're not charging for all the different platforms. Anyway,
So I'm not gonna mess. We're not gonna mess around with any like pushback or anything here. So we'll just start it in place.
yeah, that's fine.
So things to check before you start, right? You need your APU air on, you need your start pump on, you need to have your packs back in the off position, and your isolation valve in the open position.
Okay, so let's go overhead panel, front, packs off, isolation valve open, bleeds are
And
off.
we'll turn the bleeds to auto then.
Okay, bleeds to auto. What was the first thing you said?
The APU, just make sure the APU air is on,
Got it. Okay. Is there a
and then the start pump.
and then the start pump is on or off?
The start pump needs to be on.
Okay, and then you want all the fuel pumps on?
Yep, turn all the fuel pumps on.
Okay. Got that.
Yep. And from there, yeah, we can actually just pull the starter switches.
Okay, begin. Wait, those are... Oh, I see. Okay, sorry. I keep getting distracted. Starter switches are on the engines?
Starter switches are on the overhead panel. They're the two red sort of pop-out knobs. It's kind of like a 747.
Got it. Okay, we'll start engine number 2. Okay,
And these are pretty much, you can just flip the fuel in as soon as you pull the starter.
Okay. They're basically auto start.
Yeah, auto start.
Once again, guys. Hey, Sorcerer Dave, good to see you, man. This is PMDG, right? Yeah. It's that other 4-letter company. Once again, guys, thank you. I want to thank you so much to Ben for coming in here and teaching me how to fly this thing tonight and doing all the work. Yeah, it's going to be a little different. It's going to be like Tuesday where, you know, maybe not as much audience interaction as there should be. But once we get going, once we get up in the air, it'll be a little different story.
Let me know if I'm moving too fast for you here.
No, you're doing fine. I mean, this is very similar to the MD-80 and some other planes that we've done. So it's like, and you probably find this too, but like all the jets are kind of the same, right? You need air, you need power, you need hydraulics. And so it's just like, how do you get those things?
It's the delivery of those items that are that's a challenge.
And the McDonnell Douglas, it's that freaking APU air switch. That's the one that got me on the MD-80 at first.
I think it's been getting everybody on this one too.
Okay, engines are nice and quiet as they should be.
Yeah, I heard the starter switch pop, so you can probably pull it for number 1.
Okay, engine number 1 coming up. And fuel. So Ben's going to be the pilot flying tonight. He'll be in control of the controls and the throttle and all that stuff. I'm going to be observing and handling the radios, and basically just learning. Like that's kind of the name of the game. I'll probably fly on the second leg, just because like I can't not fly this plane, you know. Hey Catstrator, how did it fly? I don't know. Ben did all the work. Peach, it's good to see you, man. Mr. Goofy Hands, good to see you as well. TDK the Viking, welcome aboard. FSX Games, welcome aboard. Renadrock, good to see you. Sorcerer Dave, always good to see you, Ben. Malone 192, good to see you, man. Where can you buy P3D from? Just Google search P3D or Prepared Lockheed Martin. What are those buttons? Is that trim?
Yeah, you just got disconnected again.
I did, okay. Interesting. How much data is this thing sending out?
That's probably a good question.
Not much. I'm receiving 6 megabits, but that doesn't mean anything. Nah, it's not using that much data at all. It gets like 128 kilobits.
All right.
Outside view. We'll get the outside view in a second. Okay, so after start, we'd want the bleeds on, packs on, isolation valve to auto.
Yep. We get our gens on.
Yeah, where are they? Oh, there they are. 1, 2. APU is good, so the APU gen would come off. APU air would come off, and the APU would come off. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And then we can throw the start pump off as well.
Ground power still available, by the way.
Yeah, we'll disconnect it here in a second.
Okay. Poor ground guys. We'll check the outside view in just a second, guys.
The only other thing is at the top of the overhead, there's a hydraulic panel. It's just at the very, very, very top of it.
Okay. Cockpit.
Well,
overhead,
top of it
rear.
below the CVR, but there's a transfer pump and an auxiliary pump. We want to flip those to on.
Okay, are we talking like top, or
top
top of the bottom?
below, top of the top row basically. So it's
Okay.
below the CVR.
Got it. Oh yeah, hydraulics. Okay, transfer pumps on, auxiliary on.
Yeah, both of those go on. We turn those off when we get to when we start climbing.
Got it. Okay.
So just like an MD-80, you want to do your dial-a-flap. So I've already actually dialed that into 10
Okay.
and set our stabilizer trim to 6 units up.
Okay. Where's the trim noted at?
Trim is noted on the takeoff performance page that's down.
I
the
mean, no,
MCDU.
what the current trim setting is.
Oh, sorry. The trim is on the config page that's currently up on the one
Right
of the center
side.
displays. Yeah, the right side display.
Oh, there it is. Okay, right at the very top. Yeah, top center. Okay. Yeah, the center pumps are off because it was barking at us.
Yeah, there's no fuel in it.
And then you said the dial flaps. Let me go to the right side here. Oh my God, this cameras. Yep, you dialed in 10, and you're gonna go flaps to 10. Do we have a flaps 10?
So, well, yeah. So what you actually do is you select flaps 13, but it sets flaps 10.
Okay.
So
Got
if
it.
you look on the bottom left-hand side of your PFD, it'll show flaps 10 indicating.
Bottom left side of the PFD flaps 10. Okay, yeah. All right, thanks, McDonald Legas.
Clear as mud, right? Just got to arm the speed brake in it. There are no auto brakes.
How do you arm a speed brake?
Just right-click on the speed brake handle.
Oh, nice. Okay. I was playing with that earlier, and I couldn't figure that one out.
Yeah, it makes a very satisfying click.
It does, yeah.
And if you want to pull up the iPad real quick and select the exterior and just click off the ground power unit.
Okay, iPad. If I can find the click spot for it. Exterior ground power unit off. Okay. And okay,
All right,
so
I think we are.
west ground 121.4.
Eastern 1021.
Eastern 1021.
21,
And therefore the altitude is going to change. Maintain 3000. expect flight level
and
290,
tower will
5 minutes
be
after
on the north
departure.
side,
3000
133
initially,
niner.
and, 290, 5 minutes after departure, Eastern 1021.
Eastern 1021, read back correct.
39er. Yeah, okay, that's good, that's good.
Oh, wait. Hotel departure? Did he give you that, or?
I have departure, yeah, departure's 25-2.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks.
All right. Okay, so we're good to go. We just gotta release the brakes and go, right?
Yeah, we're just going to call for a taxi
Where the
clearance.
hell are we? Can we go get to the edge of one of these? Are we
Yeah,
like
sure.
we're like by E15, right? Or E16?
Roughly, yeah.
What's that over there? Yeah,
we're near
E15.
Echo. We're going to be on Alpha Alpha, basically.
Las Vegas clearance Delta 2143
Okay.
information.
West remote gates I'll call for. If you want to just start taxiing, because we're non-movement.
Delta 2143, Las Vegas clearance, go to Los
Those sound
Angeles
pretty good,
Airport.
man.
Boat 6 departure.
Yeah,
head
it
to
sounds really.
transition.
Turbine Sound
Then
Studio
asphalt,
does a
climb
fantastic
via
job.
SID, Squawk 3634.
Clear Los Angeles, boat 6 departure.
Nice
head
and
to transition,
smooth.
then asphalt, climb via the SID,
Not
Squawk
a lot of
3634, Delta
like
2143.
Smart Copilot has that kind of little
2143 reading
choppiness to it. Jeff and I were seeing this the other day when we were using it. Los Angeles ground, Boeing 717 to the west remote gates with the weather ready for taxi.
Boeing 717, LA ground. Of course you are. Runway 24 left taxi via Echo. And that'll do it.
24 left Echo, and that'll do it. Boeing 717.
You couldn't be further away from the runway, could you?
Yeah, well, scenery. It's a pretty plane.
I bet.
All right, I'm going to go to the outside view here. Oh, yeah. A little bit of a scenery problem there, but that's all right. So Ben's running some payware scenery.
Yeah, John Wayne Ground, Airport
I'm
by
not.
Echo Foxtrot at signature east side.
Ben is currently
Taxi
taxiing
IFR
down the grass.
Yeah, I'm on Echo on my screen. Yeah,
Literally on the grass. No taxiway. That's cool, though. You want to kick those engines up real quick? Like give it a little break and just kind of...
437 Papa Delta 29 ready for departure.
Nice.
Then 437 Papa Delta, then tail on the left 567.
Nice, thank you.
So takeoff on 5, man. I did say 29, didn't I?
Airspeed alive.
My mistake, 15, ready clear for takeoff. Bearing 427 Papa Delta.
I get a wing view here.
Southeast cargo ramp taxi
That's a wing view. Holy crap, that's a wing view. Can't move that at all.
Worldwide 84,
Can't
LA
move that
ground,
either.
Roger, stand by.
Nope, that's the wrong one. How do I prepared?
Beam the numbers 20.
At some point, we're gonna get disconnected here from each other up in the air. I bet.
Yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye on it.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm sure it'll be blatantly obvious to me when it happens.
Number 7, Bravo Alpha.
Call it a hunch.
Runway 20
Yeah.
clear feed option.
It seems like it snaps back pretty easily, though. So.
Right. Yeah, it seems very, very resilient. Tigers 1904, good to see you, man. Intercity Chaos, welcome aboard. It's the TFDi Design
Eastern
717.
Long Beach ground, push onto Charlie's approved.
You don't have to worry about trying to line it up, man.
Worldwide 84, runway 25 left taxi via Alpha.
Precision.
Unless the taxiway actually does this.
Worldwide 84.
It does.
That was an arrow straight taxiway. Now you're actually on pavement. Ethan Seal, good to see you, man. I'm doing fantastic. Got a 3-day weekend ahead of us. A little bit of Christmas time, some drinks, some food. Be a good weekend.
Seminole 252 runway
Mr. Krausman, I agree. Like it's a good looking plane.
7 clear line, Seminole 252 on the kill.
P3D actually is running pretty well for me right now. Ben gave me his graphics settings, so I'm whoring those out. And yeah, it's so far so good. It's a little dark over on the stream, but can't really do much about that right now. I'm having some lighting issues in P3D at the moment. Been fiddling with the brightness all night, but so far, you know, nothing doing it for me. Seahawk Gaming, you can post the link, man. I am un-P3D, yeah.
And John Wayne Tower,
Ben, what scenery are you using?
20 left at Kilo.
FS Stream Team Los Angeles.
So Ben's, yep, what Max just said, FSDT Los Angeles. I'm using stock. This is completely stock scenery for all the airports. I have FS Global, and that's my only add-on.
Pop Delta, contact SoCal departure.
I should be in the FO seat. Yeah, I know. I should be, but I'm not. We're going to fly from the captain seat. He's over in the FO seat. This is our
LA
radio,
Tower
isn't
757 Echo Mike,
All right.
inbound ILS.
it? Tower.
All right, so
No,
real quick,
757
before we call them up,
Long
let's
Beach
just
Tower,
review. We're just going to
25
fly heading 251 out
Clear
of here.
25 left,
We need to be below 3,000, crossing
757
the
Echo
Santa
Mike.
Monica 160 radial, and they'll give us a turn back in direct LAX, and we should be on our way.
Okay.
In terms of, I'm going to hand fly the plane, and until I call for autopilot, so you'll have the radios and any autopilot glare shield stuff. So.
Got it. I messed up the heading.
Oh no, don't worry about it. Actually, when we line up, you can left click on
right,
it.
right,
It'll
okay.
sync it. It'll sync it to the plane.
By
So
84 contact.
Okay.
SoCal departure.
The radio's
Parker
not
White.
the radio's not in properly on my MCDU. Do you have the right?
it's all right.
Okay. I mean, we're probably not going to climb that fast anyway. Los Angeles Tower, Boeing 717, holding short 24 left.
Boeing 717 LA Tower, runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 24 left, Boeing 717. Of course you beeped him.
I just got the cabin call from flight attendant.
All right, let's turn that sound up a little bit here.
Number 4 Echo Foxtrot, traffic in the upwind is a Lancer, runway 20 left at kilo, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 20 left at Kilo, 4 Echo Foxtrot.
Clear right, clear left. Our runway. 24 left identified. Pretend like I know what I'm talking about. Okay, we'll sync that up again. 251. All right, sir.
All right, lights, camera, action. Here we go.
Lights, camera, action. Let's get out of here. Oh, did we do lights?
I did. I got the lights.
Got them. Okay, thanks. Green, green, green.
Long Beach
Airspeed's
Ground,
alive.
good evening,
Contact,
Eastern,
SoCal departure, traffic
1021,
ready.
information Sierra, ready for taxi.
Eastern 1021, Long Beach ground. I stepped over 90% of that, but that's okay.
80
I
knots.
get the idea. Runway
Checked.
12. I'll tell you what, are you facing north or south there?
We're actually facing south right now, 1021, but we can turn around, no problem.
Eastern 1021.
V1,
V1 works. In that case,
VR.
runway 12, taxi via Golf
V2.
Delta Alpha, cross runway 30, hold short runway 7 left.
And positive rate.
Okay,
Your
runway
buttons.
12, taxi via Golf Delta Alpha, cross 30, hold short of 7 left, Eastern 1021.
Number 4 Echo
Here's moving.
Foxtrot, contact SoCal departure.
Departure 4 Echo
Lights out.
Number 3 Bravo Alpha, runway 20 left, cleared for the option.
Clear for the option, 20 left, 723 Bravo.
Boeing 717, contact SoCal departure, good flight.
Departure 717. We'll see you. SoCal departure, Boeing 717, 1,400, Luke Niner for 5,000.
Worldwide 84, Los Angeles Center, climb, maintain flight level 230, clear direct Daggett. Worldwide 84, just a tip for you in the future, if you keep your speed low on that turn, you'll actually be able to make the turn quicker. Yeah, there's nothing in the departure that says you need to increase to the speed of light.
Good start there.
We're 454 Echo Foxtrot, SoCal departure, radar contact.
You ready for acceleration?
Yeah, let's bring him down.
Boeing 717, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb, maintain 15,000.
15,000, Boeing 717. I don't know how I feel about those knobs. I'm on the slow side.
Yeah.
15,000 dialed in. Do you want 200 or 250?
Let's give us
Last aircraft
230.
calling IFR for
230?
IFR clearance, taking
Yeah.
call sign only, please.
Okay. You don't really want to speed up too much coming out of here because they're just waiting for us to get altitude before they spin us around.
Okay,
Bring,
number
flaps in a notch.
4732 Bravo. If you're on the ground at Bakersfield, then you need to contact
Flaps in a notch.
Bakersfield ground control.
So one of the neat things about on the speed tape there is you got the like little FR, SR, the little indicators to let you know when flaps can be retracted, slats can be retracted.
Ah.
So right now we're just actually on slats now.
Boeing
Okay.
717, turn left heading 080, correction 080, and when able, clear direct Los Angeles, resume the departure.
Left 080, direct Los Angeles when able, resume the departure, Boeing 717. That's what we're waiting for. Boy, they need to like speed this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, once you get spun around to 080, I'll hit the direct.
Yeah, if you could right click on the heading knob as well.
Got it?
Yep, so that's that thing where it selects it now.
090, join Victor 23,
Got
resume on navigation.
Bring the slides in for you.
Thank you.
Oh, nice contrails. Coming off the tips there.
We just.
What's that?
Hey, there she is. Just the bitch and Betty finally got to hear.
Oh, what did she say?
Stabilizer motion.
Oh, I missed her.
What else is she gonna say?
I was outside the plane there.
But if you could go ahead and hit the auto flight button for me.
Done. And do you
Cool.
want speed mode?
Worldwide 84, contact LA
How do
Center
we put this in? It's in
133.55.
pitch mode right now.
FMS, hit the FMS speed button.
Got it.
There it goes.
Okay, it should nose itself down. There's 080. I'll keep the turn to direct LAX.
Worldwide 84, LA Center, climb, maintain, flight level
That
290.
direct button once we're turning a little closer to it.
Yep.
Back aboard, good to see you, man. Wayne, welcome aboard. Capitan
Boeing
RS,
717,
welcome aboard.
contact LA Center 125.27, so on.
2527, Boeing 717. 25. 27. Los Angeles Center, Boeing 717, 11,000, 115,000.
Boeing 717, LA Center, good afternoon, climb, maintain, flight level 230.
Flight level 230, Boeing 717.
From 454 Echo Foxtrot, traffic 12 o'clock, 1.5 miles southbound, VFR aircraft, altitude gates 5,000.
She doesn't want to accelerate. All right, so then we come down here direct, LAX, and
then press it again.
Again, got it.
Yep, there you go. And now you can hit nav
Stabilizer
mode.
motion.
Ah, there she is. And then we'll put her in nav mode. Okay, above 10,000. Did you get the lights?
For 454 Echo Foxtrot, additional traffic, 11 o'clock, 4.5 miles southbound, VFR aircraft, altitude gates 4,600, climbing.
There goes the frame rate. So we get some of these clouds here. It's real dark on my stream, but I'm afraid to change it.
It doesn't look too bad on this end.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little bit darker than like what I'm seeing on my screen, but it's I think that's just the nature of Twitch.
Yeah.
Southwest 717, contact SoCal approach 124.9.
24-9 or Southwest 717. Nope. Oh, sorry, not us. God.
Yeah, not you.
Damn it.
The drawbacks of having stalkers in the network, I guess.
Southwest 717, contact SoCal approach 124.9.
Kasi Broadcast, good to see you, man. Only just followed you on Twitch, been subbed on YouTube for a while. Love the content, can't wait to get to flying this plane. Well, welcome aboard, man. It's great to see you.
SoCal approach, roger.
Probably lots of new faces here tonight. I appreciate you guys all dealing with our us. I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, this plane's pretty cool so far, man. I'm digging it. My frames are in the pooper right now though. 23, 30.
That could be me.
Could be the shared cockpit going on here.
Yeah, it could be what I'm pushing to you, because I'm basically stuck in a cloud at the moment. That's dropped my frames a little bit.
That's okay. What am I drinking tonight? I got gin and Diet Coke right now. One thing I noticed when I bought this 717, it's like being in a PMDG plane. I don't know what that means. I'm going to assume that's something good, though. The reverence that everybody has for PMDG.
Tell you, if you stick with P3D for any amount of time, you got to pick up Active Sky 16 and the Power.
454 Echo Foxtrot, roger.
Yeah, I feel like I should.
Along your request.
Because I just broke through a layer and it was awfully pretty.
A lot better than what I'm looking at right now.
It's not too much different. It's just different texturing.
Yeah, right.
And different
Oh,
effects.
because you have Active Sky and the textures as well.
Yeah, I'm using their cloud art, and when you integrate the two together, they have all that cloud movement and how they kind of simulate drawing it around you as opposed to it being static.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll have to check it out at some point. We'll see if I end up sticking with this sim for any length of time.
Yeah, definitely.
It's tough, man. Like, you grow so accustomed to one thing, and then it changes, and it's like, PMDG is so good, he says. Yeah, that's all right. I got my wedding plane. That's right, Paco Bort. Why are you flying the 717? Because it was my anniversary, man. It's cool. It's good stuff. I knew when we were gonna fly this thing today. I'm like, I have to fly Boeing 717. Like, you don't have that. Yeah, whatever. Like, I always fly 717. This is a 717, so you got to fly Boeing 717 tonight. Like, that just makes sense. J10GB says cabin tour. I don't even know how to do that.
Boeing 717, Boeing, contact LA Center 133.55.
3355, Boeing 717. 3355. Issue there. Very crazy overcast layer here. Los Angeles Center, Boeing 717, flight level 200, flight level 230.
Boeing 717, Boeing LA Center, climb maintain, flight level 270.
Flight level 270, Boeing 717. Okay, 27.
Southwest 717, Southwest, contact LA Tower 120.95 at Lima.
See ya. Rudy, I'm good to see you, man. Oh, Builder Killer 123, good to see you as well. I don't have a subscribe button. We're going to see what we can do about that, though. A lot of streaming coming up here in the next couple of weeks, so we might have an opportunity to put in a nice case to Twitch. Be like, hey, man, they like me. They really do. Stay away from P3D. Don't let them take you from us. Nah, it's not going to happen, man.
We're 437, Papa Delta,
I'm flying not because of a simulator, but because of a plane. Like, I was super interested in flying this plane. I like the guys at TFDi. I think they seem like a good group of guys. They really stood behind, or they really used Twitch during their development process. And because of that, it's like when they asked me, "Hey, would you like to join our press beta for this?" I'm like, "Yeah, give me, let's go, let's do it." And it's pretty cool, man. And it seems like a very, very good product. Seems like a very well built product.
For 437, Papa Delta, deployment.
My first impressions are quite good. This shared co-pilot stuff, man, is working like awesome. Like, we've had a couple of disconnects here and there, but for the most part, I mean, Ben, you think it's working pretty well?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, in terms of shared for this platform, I think Majestic probably sets the bar, right?
Yeah.
And theirs is absolutely flawless. It just works. Max, Sirius Max and I have flown it a bunch. Josh Gibbs and I have flown it a bunch, and it just works. And this seems to be the case. I mean, and obviously that product has had years to sort of refine that, but I think out of the box, this is working superbly well.
Yeah, I mean, the frames I'm seeing right now are less than ideal, but you have to remember, like, I just tuned my P3D installation this afternoon. I don't have any, like, I haven't had a chance to really sit down and mess around with trying to make this thing run better. The goal today was, let's get it running decent enough that we can show off the plane, and we're good to go from there.
4 Foxtrot, SoCal approach, Palomar altimeter.
In my experience with it thus far, if you go to the forums, you can see all sorts of different reports, different situations. People are seeing different things, but just for everyone else's, I guess, SA, I have every Orbex product. You've got Global, Vector, Land Class, and then, of course, custom airports, Active Sky, Cloud Art, all these different texture things loaded in. And I'm generally pulling an average of about 35 frames in this plane.
Okay.
And VAS usage for the P3D folks that are out there, the VAS usage is, again, with all those add-ons, I'm sitting at probably about 65%.
And that's pretty good, right?
That's fantastic, yeah.
Okay. Epic Simming HD says you should start streaming, Ben. He'd follow you. It's more fun to hang out with the streamers.
Yeah, I'll leave that to you guys that are more entertaining than I am.
The only reason I started streaming was because there was nobody to watch at the time. Like 3 years ago, there was literally like there was Matt Davies, and that was pretty much it. And it's like, well, if I have nobody to watch, I may as well just go, do it myself.
That's good reason.
But-
Good as reason as any.
Yeah, now there's like so many people. Like you can fire it up tonight, and I guarantee you, there's a half dozen people that are actually worth tuning into. 1,000 to go.
So I think one thing to point out here is that there are no top of descent indicators,
I see that.
and I
Eastern 1021.
read a
LA
little bit
Center,
about it, and I'm
maintain
not sure
flight
what
level
the situation
230,
is with
enable
that.
clear
But
to
what
right
I've been doing to sort of get around that is I use what's in the MCDU, and I kind of see where the altitudes change, and so I kind of know to go ahead and pre-select. So the VNAV
Okay.
does work, though.
Boeing
You just don't have a
717,
visual
Boeing
indicator.
cross Meissen now to maintain flight level 240.
Meissen flight level 240, Boeing 717. Expected.
Yep.
So we don't have an indicator, but it is going to fly it, right?
Yeah, so if you go down into the MCDU, it's going to show Meissen at 240.
And on. Oh, you mean inside the actual flight plan?
The flight plan page.
Yep.
And so all we really actually got to do at this point is dial in 240 into the pre-selector.
Okay.
Now that we're settling at 270.
24. And do we have to actually push pull or anything?
Nope. If you look at the PFD, you'll notice that it'll
profile
show
24.
It'll show, yep, profile 24 and hold at 27. So
Got it. Okay.
it will descend. It will, as long as your profile stuff is armed, it will auto descend on profile as long as you have the altitude pre-selected in.
Okay. Is there a
So
way?
it does work like a Boeing like
Is
that.
there a descend now function?
No, not that I found. You'd have to manually start a descent.
Huh. Okay. It's such a weird plane. Oop, that's
Yeah,
not what I
it's
wanna
it's like a combination of an Airbus, a Boeing, and a McDonnell Douglas.
push. Wait, one second. What's the ref page or the ref button? Do we know what that does? Sometimes I'm afraid to start pushing buttons in these things. Nothing. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it does anything actually.
If you don't know what it does, I'm just gonna push the button and see what happens then.
Yeah, like the engine out, the ref, the secondary flight plan, ATC.
5x5.
Those buttons don't actually do anything right now.
Right. In what 18? No plans at the moment, man. I got stuff to do on Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I got a full docket of things. We're probably gonna go live on Monday, Boxing Day. Crosswind, good to see you, man.
Outside the coverage
Thanks
area.
for comments regarding the SC. TFDi certainly helped raise the bar, but at least it's beat Boeing 717. Happy to see the progress they have and are making. Crosswind, I don't know if you see him in chat here. He's
Alaska
actually
306,
he's
North
majestic.
Radar contact, climb, maintain flight level 1.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
Oh, fantastic!
Part of the team.
I love their plane so much. It's by far my favorite plane in
Contact LA
P3D.
Center 133.55.
That wasn't us, was it?
I didn't catch it.
Worldwide
Sorry.
84 contact LA Center
Okay, don't think it was.
134.65.
He should be handing this off for a little bit.
Yeah, not until we start down. But Crosswind's good to see, man.
Los Angeles Center, Eastern 1021.
Crosswind got to meet him at
230.
Flight SimCon. It was fantastic.
Eastern 1021 LA
Oh,
Center
great.
climb, maintain
Josh
flight
Gibbs,
level
good to see you, man.
290.
Don't let
maintain
Ben
290.
fool you. He has OBS. He offered to record the flight earlier. I told him don't worry about it. FS Syndicate, good to see you, man. CMCMYNNE. You've missed the takeoff and most of the crews here, but we're going to come into Las Vegas here momentarily. Wayne says silence, Mr. Gibbs. Iserman, good to see you, man. Love Iceland, great town in the Northeast called. Dude, Iserman, man, you can't expect me to say that word. Can't do it. Not even gonna try. I'm sure it's beautiful though.
Worldwide 84 LA
Abalola,
Center.
good to see you, man.
Clara to maintain 13,250 knots, Vegas altimeter.
San Antonio, good to see you, man. Or San Antonio. San Antonio 727, that's what it says. Somnium is that multiplayer. We're on the PilotEdge network. So yeah, we have full ATC coverage in the SoCal area. So our full ATC coverage for our entire flight here, from the top or bottom all the way to the top. And yeah, and I'm also flying shared co-pilot here with my buddy Ben. He's doing all the work, and I'm just kind of making the radio calls and learning as much as I can. I'll probably fly this thing for real by myself on Monday or something. FSX Game asks, what do I use to record? I run XSplit on a second PC. I use a what the hell do I use? I use an Elgato HD60 Pro as a capture card. I record in 1080p 60. SK331, good to see you, man.
For 437 Papa Delta, contact SoCal approach. Correction, Santa Barbara
Dog fan
approach
58.
0.55.
How much more does a PilotXPX cost if you already have the SoCal areas? $15 a month extra, $35 a month total for the full expansion. Say dis fjord de lol. Say dis for de y'all. Say dis fjord de lol. Definitely is a mouthful. I would have never gotten that with all those accents and whatnot. That's cool though.
Aaron 437 Papa Delta, Santa Barbara approach, altimeter 2986. You can expect that.
Ben, you could have said that out loud.
Oh, about the OBS, yeah.
7 Papa Delta after Quang, fly heading.
You got the mic, man.
250 vector final approach.
Ah, you were talking. I didn't want to interrupt you.
You just got to tell me to shut up, okay? Just be like, dude, be quiet.
We need to have I need to have a webcam up so I can give you the hold on finger.
Yeah, flash the sign, man. Flash the gang sign. Like, yo, dog, shut up.
0 to 10, maintain 3,500.
Oh yeah. For me to do the webcam would be interesting because I run all this stuff on a second PC. So like that webcam actually links to that PC, which is not running anything but OB or XSplit. So I'd have to like Skype in to the second PC, but then still be calling on the first PC. It'd be weird. And probably not worth it. What are my second PC specs? The streaming PC is running an i7 2600 with a GTX 770. Are we going to head down?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering myself here. It should be.
I'm thinking we may want to...
Let's vertical speed it.
Yeah, I'm not thinking we're going to make it. Okay. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Baron 4, go box,
Strike
3 miles
one
from right
for the LNAV or the VNAV.
I think if you would have waited, it would have done it.
I've
I've yet to run a flight where it didn't auto descend, but
is the Myson restriction at or above 240?
Boeing 717, contact LA Center 134.65.
3465, Boeing 717.
it's a hard restriction at 240.
Okay. 3465. LA Center, Boeing 717, flight level 258, flight level 240, Myson. And he'll
Boeing
just give us Clar
717
anyway.
LA Center. Good afternoon, Las Vegas, altimeter 2988, cross Florida, maintain 13,000 and 250 knots.
Clar 13,000, 250 knots, altimeter 88, Boeing 717. All right.
Alaska 306, contact LA, correction, Oakland Center.
There was no way we were
133.7.
going to make Myson 240 at that point.
There's no way.
So there's no banana bar in this either, is there?
There's not.
Interesting.
But
Wanna try
yeah,
profile
I think
again?
We might have.
Did we break it?
We might have actually.
Oops, sorry, I pushed the button again. Well, we don't need to go down quite that fast. I mean, we can get away with... How far are we from Clar? 43 miles from Clar. We got 11,000 miles to go. Or 11,000 feet to go. We only need 35 miles to get down. So I'd say probably 1,800 would be sufficient. Or 1,500.
Oh, you're thinking 1,500? Yeah, okay.
15 should be good. We'll see once we get a little closer. But getting down early is not that big a deal because we still got to slow down anyway.
There's this interesting
306
drag
Oakland,
sound
maintain
when you start
210.
descending in this plane that's really pleasing. I don't know if you noticed that change.
4732 Bravo.
A little bit, yeah.
Radar contact, climb,
I got the
maintain
sounds down just a
10,000.
touch because I'm trying to balance everything, but yeah, this will be one I have to fly by myself and really crank the noise up there to kind of take it all in. I think you're kind of in the same boat, but like I'm a huge fan of like good sounds.
Yeah. The sounds in this are very solid.
Baron 4 Foxtrot, contact Palomar Tower 118.6 today.
And that's been like when I recommend the IXEG at this point, it's not because it's a good plane. It is, but it's because it has like IXEG 737 has the best sounds in all of X-plane, at least for jets.
Yeah, agreed.
Eastern 1021 cross Myson at a maintain.
Ronan Lehane, good to see, man. I have no idea what you just said, but we're gonna go with it. Norbert, welcome aboard. Tyler Notice, welcome aboard. Cape Tan RS, welcome aboard. It should automatically just descend, yeah. We're doing, FS Productions Live. Good to see you, man. We are doing shared cockpit.
30 vector, Victor
Doing shared
23.
cockpit with our buddy Ben, Uberbot. Mermaz, welcome aboard. 3-1 rule works well on old planes without considering the wind. Cool. I have a developer license, yes. Month to month. Wind Tank, welcome aboard. Music Man for sure. Good to see you, Dan. Frank T, welcome aboard. So far, so good, man. It's running decently smooth. We had some frame rate issues back in LA, but it seems to be okay now. What were we saying?
I was just going to say, I mean, I've done 6 flights now in it, and this is the first time that the profile didn't go down automatically, so I don't know if that's a shared thing or...
shared. More testing to be done.
Phaser 3-8.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to nitpick, I'd say that there's still probably some work that could be done on the VNAV, but
like that's the way with every plane, it seems.
Yeah.
7,023 miles. Let's get her down a little quicker. Probably 2 is good now.
Stabilizer motion.
Do 22 just to be on the safe side.
You're at 22? I'm showing 2,400.
On the pre-selector?
Yeah. So that seems to have gotten out of sync.
Yeah, you could pull up the iPad and do a resync.
Yeah, resync. Right. We can do that. iPad crew resync. Still 24. Oh, there's 22. Okay. Hey, that's really nice.
Phaser 3-8, turn right axial beach, resume on navigation. Contact LA Center 125.27.
Yeah, I like that. Okay. Somebody was asking... FS Productions Live says, how are you connecting to each other? The plane itself has shared co-pilot functionality built into it. Connected flight deck or whatever they're calling it here.
Worldwide 84, contact Vegas approach 125.9.
Oh yeah, ex-pilot man, that's not going to fly at all. If they didn't ban you, I'm going to make sure you're banned. That's not cool. Can we do a cabin tour? I would love to, but I have no idea how to move the camera around like that. So the answer is no. I would love to put us through the cabin, but I can't.
Worldwide 84, Las Vegas approach.
Oh, you got the altimeters, thank you.
KPSP 3 arrival.
Yep.
Expect visual approach, runway 25 left.
Let's go ahead and preset the speed to 250.
Got it.
Worldwide 84, expect that. Boeing 717, contact Las Vegas approach 125.9.
125.9 or Boeing 717.
And you just got to give it that right click after you dial it in.
Did I hit the button? I thought that I did right click it, but
I got it.
Thank you. That's kind of weird too. I need some speed brakes though to get her back.
Eastern 1021, contact LA Center 134.65.
Okay, Vegas. 1508, gust 16, 10 miles, few clouds, 3,000, scattered 6, broken 12, or scattered 12, altimeter 2988. Las Vegas approach, Boeing 717, 14,400 for 13,000 CLAR with the Vegas weather.
Boeing 717, Las Vegas approach, descend via KPEC 3 arrival, accept delete speed restriction at CLAR. Expect visual approach, runway 25 left.
Altitude.
Descend via the KPEC 3, except delete the speed restriction at CLAR, and we'd like to request the 19s for Las Vegas, Boeing 717.
Boeing 717, roger, expect visual approach 19 right.
We'll expect the visual 19 right, Boeing 717.
19 right.
19 right. I said 19 light.
Sorry.
Have another drink, Ty.
Yeah, have another drink. You're gonna be flying it next anyway, so.
Eastern 1021 LA Center cross CLAR at 13,000 and 250 knots.
We might do the cabin
Vegas
tour later.
280.
I'm gonna work on this descent right now. He lifted our speed restriction, so we're good there. Next speed restriction is Ipumi at 230.
Yeah, we're still getting back to 250 though, so.
Yeah, it's fine. Does this thing simulate the drag of the lights coming out?
Pacer 38, contact LA
Possibly, yeah.
3.55 solar.
Seems like the kind of nitpicky thing they might do.
Yeah, I would think so.
P3D but no chase plane. Dude, I don't want to spend 40 bucks on chase plane. I reached out to the guys at Chase Plane to see if they wanted to give me a review copy because, like, X-Plane person with great camera system coming over to P3D with a lousy camera system, like, hey, that'd be kind of a cool story to tell. They never got back to me. I was like, I don't want to spend 40 bucks on it. So we're using the default cameras.
Turn right heading 030 when able. Clear direct Daggett and resume on navigation. Climb maintain flight level 270.
It's all right though. We're going back to X-Plane. We're gonna fly this thing. We'll probably actually fly the Q400 a bit too. I gotta get the pro version of that thing. Get her all squared away. Explain the Steam version. I don't know if you're talking to somebody else. Loke Virtual, good to see you, man. Neo Massey, welcome aboard. Who did we miss? Anybody at? Ford M, good to see you, man. Dave Tunes, welcome back. Alright, get this zoomed in here. There's so many things about this plane that's just backwards. It's kind of an odd platform.
It is. Did he give us a descent via or?
Yeah, descent via the Captain 3.
Okay.
But do you want to try the VNAV again, or do you think we hosed it for good?
Yeah, it looks hosed.
Yeah, it's trying to go back to S27. We broke it!
Altitude.
It's okay, I'll just send a video to him, be like, hey guys, we broke this thing.
Yeah.
Baron 7
JVs!
Right
Good to see you, man.
Let's go ahead and get a 230 and get slowed down.
Next flight's going to have us going down to Palm Springs. That's going to be my leg.
3,000.
Then a right click on the knob.
Oh, you're right. That's so weird.
That's where it's kind of like an Airbus, but kind of not.
Idle clamp. What does that mean?
It's just, it's, I guess, the thrust mode, I think. No, thanks for grabbing that.
Yep. Got you covered, man. We'll be able to call the airport here pretty soon, I would hope. It's pretty hazy out here, though. Like, SoCal's had some very bizarre weather lately.
Yeah, I've got a big cloud.
Yeah, Massey, welcome aboard, man.
Worldwide 84, reaching 3,000 feet.
I gotta be somebody's favorite.
Correction, 8,000.
I'll take it.
Speed to 210 knots.
Reaching 8 down to 210.
Cockpit looks very SSG-esque. I feel like it's a little more detailed than the SSG.
Boeing 717, reaching 8,000, reduced speed to 210 knots.
210 knots at 8,000, 717. All right. Do we need to do approach planning here at all? Like, how do we?
We could probably just throw in a localizer frequency.
Okay. Well, there's no localizer for the 19s.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's an RNAV going in there, but I'm talking like speeds and whatnot. Can we?
Oh yeah, there is a. We'll need to program in the approach speeds.
Oh, approach. Here we go. Okay.
So really, this kind of. Well, actually, oh sorry. So we do have to put in the runway that we're going to be using.
Delta is 5 miles from Naps. Turn right.
So we got to go back to the flight plan page.
Until establishing the localizer. Cleared ILS runway 7 approach.
And then scroll down to KLAS.
Yep.
And then on the star page, select the runway.
Worldwide 84, contact Las Vegas approach 135.0.
35 nothing, Worldwide 84.
Oh my. Can I just hit like insert on that?
Yeah.
Worldwide 84, Las Vegas approach. Right.
Error.
No, we're good.
Is it doing it?
Eastern 1021, contact Las Vegas approach 125.9.
No, dude. You got it.
Pacer 38, cross.
Yeah, I got it.
Maintain flight level 240.
I'll give it a direct NIPSO.
Las Vegas approach.
Number 437 Papa Delta, contact Santa Barbara Tower right now.
Information Lima.
Yeah, it did that thing where it reloads the entire
Eastern
SID
1021 Las Vegas approach.
Yeah.
Good
or
afternoon.
the star.
Send via
Okay,
KPEC
you're
3 arrival.
direct NIPSO.
Accept delete speed restriction at KLAR. Expect visual runway 25 left.
Okay, send via the Quebec 3, delete
Okay,
the speed
so we
restriction
were on
at Clar
takeoff
and 25
approach.
left, Eastern 1021.
What flap setting? You gonna want 840? Dude, I can't. What is this? Is it, nope.
Yeah, it's 40 or 25.
Okay.
So there's that button at the bottom.
Boeing 717.
No,
Las Vegas
it's
approach 135.0.
yeah. So
135.0, Boeing 717.
Worldwide 84 field 9 o'clock. 4 miles. Report when you have it in sight.
You got the altitudes for this?
I do.
Worldwide 84
9,000
enter
NIPSO.
left downwind. Cleared visual approach runway 19 right.
At worldwide 84.
Okay. And Las Vegas approach, Boeing 717, 10,200, Quebec 3.
Boeing 717 Las Vegas approach. Traffic 12 o'clock and 9 miles is a Hawker turning downwind for 19 right. Leaving 8,000 feet now.
Okay, we'll look for him, 717. I don't have the traffic, do you?
no, I don't see him right now.
Okay. He's on the downwind for 19 right
Altitude.
at 8,000, so he's well below us.
Boeing 717 turn left heading 070 vector for the airport.
070 vector for the airport, Boeing 717. We have the field. Oop.
And you just got disconnected.
Yep, it just desynced. I was doing stuff at the same time as you.
That might have been what caused it. Yeah.
Desync that. It's all right.
We good?
I was trying to dial in 070 same time as you.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming we're down to 8,000 now, right? So at 8,000,
Yeah, I've already got it.
Okay, 8,000 he wants us 210 knots.
If you want to go ahead and just dial that in.
Yep, 210. Did you get the lights?
Altitude.
Yes.
You're not supposed to put the nose wheel light out yet. Are you?
Yeah. I just flip them all on.
All right. I mean, if we're not going to do it realistic, then I guess we could do that.
For 6120 Romeo, SoCal departure radar contact. I maintain 6,000.
Where's that Hawker at?
Hey, the checklist it came with said that it you just flip them all on at 10. So.
Okay.
Boeing 717 reduce speed to 190 knots.
190 knots, Boeing 717. Let's start bringing the flaps out.
Yeah.
I still haven't made any sense of this perf page, by the way.
Let's get her all configured up. I can put out slats here, so.
Okay. Was F18 mean we're supposed to be on flaps 18, or it means you can put flaps 18 out?
75.
It means you can put flaps 18 out.
Which we don't want to do yet anyway.
So the approach page, if you want to look at it real quick.
I'm on it.
Boeing
So
717,
Yep.
turn left heading 340.
Left 340, Boeing 717. He's putting us, excuse me, he's going to put us on a base.
Yep.
Pushing the button. Oh, that's annoying that it doesn't start turning when you hit the thing.
yeah,
That's something
usually
to
I
keep
start.
in mind. Yeah,
Yeah, you kind of got to twist, pull, and then keep twisting.
yeah. Huh. Okay.
Anyway, so the approach page. Top to bottom, you've got your clean slat extend flap 18 speeds, and then below that you see it says 40/extend.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what our selected flap setting is. Now the bottom left-hand key, if you press that, would switch it between 25 and 40.
Okay.
So let's land with 25 because it's a little bit gusty here. So
Okay.
that'll put, and this kind of dynamically
Stabilizer
updates
motion.
as we burn fuel. So
Yeah, so 174 on the approach speed, 169 VREF. That's a really fast approach speed.
yeah,
It's a
yeah, it is.
Delta wing plane, though.
Yep,
Still don't have the Hawker.
it's got to be down by now.
I would assume so.
Boeing 717, traffic now on, let's see, 9 o'clock and about 7 miles on short final runway 19 right.
I don't see him.
Yeah,
Still
I'm not seeing traffic at all either.
negative on the traffic, 717.
And Boeing 717, roger. Clear visual approach, runway 19 right. Use caution for the traffic. Let me know when you have them in sight.
Clear for the visual 19 right. We'll keep looking for him, Boeing 717. You ready?
Yeah.
We should probably get this sucker down. You want the plane?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take the plane.
Okay, coming off.
Autopilot.
Let me know when you want more flaps. We're gonna encroach on there.
For 6120,
Dallas
Romeo,
airspace
Ahrix,
here.
CLB, resume on navigation.
P3D guys are gonna be very upset with us. Okay, what do we got?
Page
Where's
grade,
our
LA
flap
7
setting at? There's a flap indicator out there somewhere, right? Or is it on, actually on the flap lever?
So we're set to slats right now.
Oh, just
it's on
slats.
the
Oh yeah, I
primary
see.
flight
Right,
display.
yep. Underneath the speed tape. Got it.
So if you can give me the next notch of flaps then.
Done. Flaps 10.
All right, and throw the gear out.
Gears in motion.
And make sure the speed brake is armed.
Done. Lights. Gears out 3 green.
Thank you.
Still negative on that traffic.
Boeing 717, traffic no factor. Contact Las Vegas Tower 18.75.
1875, Boeing 717. We'll see you.
See ya.
Via Tango, Ski, and Hotel. Monitor ground, 0.9.
Right, Tango,
Where,
Tango
speed
was
come
the
back yet,
top of
or?
the ramp in monitor ground, 0.9.
I've got the throttles now.
Okay. Alright, approach is 170.
Yeah, thanks for setting that.
Okay, let me know on flaps. Las Vegas Tower, Boeing 717's visual 1 enter left. Or 1 enter right.
Boeing 717 Las Vegas Tower, would you like runway 19 left?
Negative.
Negative.
We'll take 1 enter right.
Boeing 717, wind 1408, gust 16, runway 19 right, clear to land.
Clear to land 1 enter right, Boeing 717.
Oxnard Tower.
Okay, more
Skyhawk
flaps.
30263 is midfield.
Yeah, let's go
left
ahead and
downwind for runway
run
7.
them out to 25.
Plus 263, runway 7, clear to land.
Runway
Okay,
7 clear to
motion.
land, 30263.
I have no way to tell when they're actually out. Gears down 3 green. Flaps are set. Lights are set. Speed brakes armed.
Thank you. Cleared land.
In sight clearance. Are you lined up?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
Right seat's a bit of a different beast in this plane.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Plus, got a pretty stiff crosswind coming in from the left-hand side.
Yeah, winds were 1508, gust 16.
Stabilizer motion.
Stabilizer motion. Cross-checked. Where's the flight director button at? Is there one?
It's actually, there is one. It's down on it's like where your left knee would be.
Jeez.
1000.
Okay, 1000. Shit. Looking good. Just gonna take a drink here while we're coming in. Traffic.
500.
There's that hawker.
There's that hawker at.
300. Minimums.
Landing.
Oh, sure.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Is your auto throttle on? No. Speed brakes out. Decel. Not very fast.
Oh dear.
Hey, there it is. We're below 80 now.
Boeing 717, to whom should I address the laundry bill and say parking?
That'd be Ben Wells, and we're going to go up to signature, Boeing 717.
Boeing 717, exit right when able, and then taxi those smoldering remains to the ramp via Bravo and Hotel, monitor ground point 9er.
Bravo Hotel, point 9er. We'll probably need some maintenance, Boeing 717. See you in a few.
That's it.
Hey, it was fine,
So-
man.
Yeah, no. So
The reversers
there's
didn't
this
come out.
there's this weird dance you have to do with the reversers, the
Uh-huh.
way they're implemented in this plane, where you have to hit a certain set of key combinations to throw out the reversers and then throttle up the reversers.
Interesting.
So if I had one like huge complaint with this plane right now is that I can't use my existing bindings, which work for like every other plane,
Okay.
which is I basically I've got a Warthog throttle quadrant, and there's like a detent that you can pull the throttles over, which is
Yeah.
also a button. So I actually have those set to throttle cut, and that will actuate reversers and like any of the other planes, prop planes, whatever you have.
Good luck.
Got
But
it.
with this plane, you have to like hit F1 and then tap F2.
Fly heading 220, expect right of vectors.
Hit
seal beach,
F1 and then
direct.
tap F2.
Correction after seal beach, then
Yeah,
S5,
so I ended up
2000,
binding a
expect
4,000,
button 5 minutes after departure
that I
frequency
think might
128.1,
work to like
clock
decrease the
2245.
throttles, and if you just hold that, it pulls them all the way back.
Thanks, and
Gives
clear
you
to
max,
Yeah.
max reversers.
Heading 220 radar
I'm
vector.
assuming
seal
that
beach,
will
then S5,
work.
climb maintain 2000, expect 4 and 5 minutes after.
I don't know, I heard the engine
128.1,
spooling up there, and I'm like,
2245 for 4 Echo
that's
Foxtrot.
the wrong way.
And 4 Echo Foxtrot back right.
So there's a question I think over how you actually disengage the auto thrust, right? So there's buttons that are on the throttles themselves that you can press. That I understand that's what you're supposed to be using, but then there's those levers,
transient parking.
the AFS overrides
Okay.
that I pulled down. So what I ended up actually having to do there is, like I said, I had throttle control on final, but then once we hit the ground, I had no more throttle authority, and I actually had to do that AFS override before I could do the key combination that would
Oh, that's weird.
cause the reversers. So yeah, I'm gonna have to play with that and maybe write up a bug on it.
Huh. Yeah, it's
It
possible.
very well
someone's-
maybe, yeah, it could be something I'm doing wrong, but I've read quite a bit about it, and I feel like I'm doing it the way that they recommend, but it's not quite working out that way.
That's cool, Winchy 94, man. It's just the point is to fly planes, man. If I were in my normal, this isn't my normal sim. If I were in my normal sim, we'd be looking at pictures of real, the real ground in photo. We call photoreal.
On Las Vegas
But
time,
yeah, we're just out here. We're out here
1.08,
simulating planes, having a good time.
25 left, clear to land, shoot 1021.
And you guys are on it tonight. I knew it was going to be crazy with being on the FSX side of things. I almost left the game as, yeah, nice one. I almost left the game tonight as X-Plane just because. Belgio says 1010 would fly again. All right, that's what I like to hear. Yeah, Winchy, we get some interesting questions here from time to time, and sometimes it's tough to tell if people are trolling you or not.
5-2, go ahead.
I have X-Plane 11, yeah.
You're going to call as a flight of 2 for taxi. Try and make sure you taxi as a flight of 2. It looks like Viper 1 went about 30 minutes before you.
I was just about to turn them off too, but I'm glad
Yeah,
it didn't.
Viper 2, we had a glitch, so I just assumed it wouldn't be too big of a deal if I taxied
Well,
up and back
we
up
missed the
after.
center line because our sceneries are different. So, hey, you want to stop here?
Practically speaking,
Yeah.
you're probably right,
Okay.
but you still want to check.
Because that's
Yeah,
definitely a
Viper
building
2, I
right
just
in
didn't
front of
wanna
us
bother
on
you
my
'cause you had
screen
ton
here.
of traffic at the time, so yeah.
Ben and I are running different sceneries right now. He's what's your Las Vegas scenery?
Sorry about that.
No.
FS Stream Team, I think.
FS Stream Team's Vegas. So and I'm just running completely stock. This isn't X-Plane. Time to get out of here. I know, Cranky. What are you doing? Got to turn the APU on. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Failure. You know what? Screw that. We don't need the APU.
With the parking brake set, we can bring up ground power and an air cart.
That's what I'm doing. Air, ground. Is the parking brake set?
Yep.
I don't even know where the parking brake's at.
It's on the tiller, like on the MD-80.
Oh. Aha. Okay. Overhead, front, and ground power's on. External power set, and I need lead, open. Okay, I think we're good to shut these down. Right?
Shut her down.
Let's kill her. Oh, the air cart's right there in the very back, right behind engine number 2. That guy got a little breezy. Just put it that way. All right. So we are going to do another one. You okay to stick around?
Yeah, I can stick around for another one.
Okay, cool. I appreciate it. You're my savior tonight. So guys, we're going to do another one here. What's going to happen is I'm going to go stretch my legs for a second, and I imagine Ben's going to do the same. We'll come back. We'll do the planning for flight number 2. Flight number 2 is going to be Las Vegas down to Palm Springs, and see if we can do a little bit better. Default FSX scenery, yeah, I know. Like all the default stuff is kind of terrible. But hey, I don't really want to put a whole lot of money into this sim because I'm not going to really use it much. I was mostly interested in just flying this plane. This plane's pretty cool. Don't lie.
It's very cool.
We'll be. I'm going to turn your mic down here for a little bit, Ben. But we'll be back here in a few minutes, guys. We'll see you here in 5 or so. If you're taking off, thanks for joining me tonight. If you're sticking around, we'll see you soon. Where's the music? Boy, that thing is loud. Kind of annoying. Let's do this. There we go. Okay, guys, right back. The default TCS scenery is pretty good, yeah. Flying tail dragger, man. Send that message over when we get back, and I'll see if he can post something for you. I'm talking to nobody. There we go. Let's go ahead and plan this flight out here tonight. We're going to cheat and just use PilotEdge. See what people have done here. So KLAS, KPSP. Thank you all so much for sticking around this evening. Yeah, that's cool. We got it now. Simply Bacon, good to see you, man. Ernie the Cat, I don't think I said hello to you, man. Welcome aboard. Dr. Nerd Rage, welcome aboard. Good to see you, buddy. WTF 1310, Merry Christmas to you as well, sir. We got this.
So,
man. Go ahead.
We should probably reload.
Okay.
Disconnect and reload and everything just to clear it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill the whole sim, so that might be overkill, but that's fine. Are you gonna connect to me this time?
No, I think we just because it works, maybe we can try it where you connect to me, but we can try connecting to you if you want.
No, that's fine. We can do that. Doesn't make any difference to me. Mermaz, good to see you, man. Have a great night. Enjoy your pizza, buddy. I'm a little jealous. I haven't had pizza in a while. QNAX, welcome aboard. Multi-Crew, welcome aboard. 717's pretty okay. I'm not doing this thing any justice because my sim is not anything that's really worth watching. Somebody was asking for a screenshot of your sim earlier, by the way, Ben. What it looks like in Vegas.
I can take one when I get back up.
Yeah. Ramp GA medium. Ramp GA large. Sure.
That was my view as we were turning into Nipso.
Oh. Okay. Let's do that. Ooh, make sure I'm not showing. You know what? Let's not do that.
Open the original and bring it over in the browser.
That looks pretty good. That looks kind of okay, yeah. And that's the
big cloud.
Those clouds are the Active Sky clouds?
Yep, Active Sky Cloud Arts, 4K textures.
Nice. Ray River, good to see you. Glad to hear. I'm ready as well. We're going to be flying as Boeing 717 yet again. Is this spot going to be okay? Should be. Yeah. It's going to be another long taxi for us, but that's all right. Actually, I'm going to let you. You're going to pick the spot because I'm going to connect to you. So
oh yeah, okay.
Get her loaded in. I'm going to file the flight plan.
All right.
I'm going to go with Max's plan because I'm sure that one's fine. Thanks, Max. Max, you streaming tonight, buddy? You're up next, right? Boach 6, Boach GFS S Bono 1. That sounds about right. How high can we get this thing? Should we stick with 22? Just to stay at the low sector?
Yes, 22, 24 should be fine. I think 320 or 340 is the service ceiling.
Okay. I'll just file 22.
22 works.
Cool. B712, Slant Lima, about 450-ish. KLAS, KPSP, 22,000. Boach 6, Boach GFS S Bono 1. I'll paste that here for you. Okay, file that. Get that in 4-flight here. We'll go in here just a second, folks. Appreciate your patience. KLAS, KPSP. Boach. GFS. Bosch. Gosh. I'm very, very happy with how well this is working. And when things desync, it's like the one click to get back in sync is the thing that's getting me. Because you don't like that's the problem that we've had a number of times with Smart Copilot is that once it's out of sync, like you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
And I think Jeff and I ran into that on Tuesday. Our vertical speed mode indicator got out of sync, and so he was showing us out of vertical speed mode. I was showing us in vertical speed mode. That. Okay. KLAS Airport, Boach, just about there.
Okay, I think I found as good a spot as any over on the west side of the field.
Okay, let me pop in here. I'll connect over to you.
And you should be connecting as the pilot flying this time.
Yep. Okay. Looks good to me. All right. And pilot flying means my throttles don't move. Pilot
Your throttle's not moving?
Now they are.
Okay.
When it connect, yeah, even if you click, it doesn't matter what you click, it seems to default to not flying. Or at least that time it did. But it's good now. So throttles move. Control surfaces move. Great. So interesting that they've got the yoke moves at a nice smooth frame rate.
Mm-hmm.
But everything else moves at this typical, like the 18 hertz or whatever the rate happens to be. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I think that might be, like I was talking about earlier, some of the stuff that I've mapped through FSU IPC doesn't quite work right, so...
Okay. All right, hello everybody. Welcome back. It's good to see you guys.
Remember, we've got a 10-minute IRS alignment period here, so...
Yes, we do. Okay. 2-minute warm-up on the displays, and then we'll get the IRS. You got the IRSs going already?
I've already got everything. Yeah.
All right. Well, it'll probably take us 10 minutes to get ready to go anyway.
Yeah.
Thank you all so much for sticking around. We're here for flight number 2. We're going to be flying Las Vegas down to Palm Springs. Got my buddy Ben here. Ben, say hi.
Hello.
Ben's my he's running the show. He knows what he's doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. I drink and I spout off nonsense and people tell me when I'm wrong, and that's fine. That's an understanding that we have, and we're cool with that. But we're gonna be flying on PilotEdge tonight, so if you guys Keith will kill me if I say this, but if you guys have an account, you should come join us. Palm Springs is a great airport to have a fly into. I'm sure the weather is a-okay. KLAS, KPSP. Oh, actually, it's marginal down there. Broken 1100, overcast 17, or broken 11,000. Oh, broken 1100, overcast 1700. Interesting. That's the worst weather I've ever seen in Palm Springs.
Should be exciting.
Let's hope. I gotta get. Speaking of weather, I gotta get this going again. And FS Global, get it going. Angry Pilot, good to see you, man. This is a new plane. We're flying the TFDi 717, TFDi Designs 717. We are in Prepared. Our nose is in a building here, but our tail's in a building, but that's okay. We turn collisions off for a reason. But yeah, we're in Prepared tonight. I make an exception to my normal simulator because I wanted to really fly this plane and check it out and kind of see what it had to offer. So the guys over at TFDi sent a bunch of press copies of this thing out, and I was one of the lucky recipients, and I'm enjoying my time with it so far. I don't know about the simulator, but the plane's really good. And if you have P3D, I mean, you've seen a billion people streaming this thing already, but if you have P3D, it's probably one worth checking out. I am going to kick the brightness up a little bit because that's something we noted was kind of low. Let's see if that's better. Yeah, a little bit, but not. All right, it's better, but we'll leave that. Okay, so the IRS is aligning. It's got about 10 minutes to go on that. We've gone ahead and filed the flight plan. Do you want to give them a call and get our clearance?
Yeah, I can do that. You'll need to do the planning through the add-on manager.
Yes, let me do that. So we filed. We're Boeing. Oh, I need to actually connect to PilotEdge. Hang on. Are you connected?
I am. I thought you were still connected because it gave me an error when I got the @ symbol. So let me disconnect.
The arrow with the @ symbol would be because I wasn't connected.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I connected without the @
All right, good to go.
Okay. And clearance here is 18.0, right? Yeah, 18.0. The audio up there. Get my handy dandy pen over here so I can write this down as well. And loss to Palm Springs. Craft. We'll definitely be flying this plane next week at some point too. I'm planning on streaming on Monday. Planning on streaming on Thursday. We'll probably stream on Friday too for good measure. So I imagine this thing will come out at least once or twice by myself too, just to see like, can I actually do it?
All right, give me just 1 second and I'll get up on the comms here.
That's fine. No hurry. Oh, I have to set the fuel. I connected to you, right?
Yeah, but you'll need to set it up through the add-on manager.
Okay.
And there is your screenshot for whoever in chat was asking for it.
Thank you. Oh, did you send it to me?
It's Discord.
Got it. All right. If you guys want to see Ben's sim, somebody's asking about it earlier. This is it right here. Looks pretty good.
I just tune it to run smooth.
That's the goal, man. Clouds look
Bonus
pretty
if it
good.
looks nice.
How do the clouds look? I'm gonna see how the clouds look in comparison. My weather transfer's not happening yet. So let's do that.
Test, test, test. Can you hear me all right?
Yep, I got you.
Okay. I had to go on Vox for this so I don't have to press 2 buttons at once.
Yeah, that's fine.
Are you ready for PE audio?
Yep, go for it.
0.1
Got it.
for X-ray.
And you've already filed?
Yes, sir. Let me verify.
Okay.
Check the map, make sure it went through. Oh, I can't actually check the map, make sure it went
San
through. I
Monica
filed though.
Tower, good evening, November
Okay.
201 for X-ray, just out of mini route,
didn't,
northbound,
I
request
apologize.
transition northbound.
That's
Very
all right.
nice.
November 2014 X-ray Santa Monica Tower. Good evening. The Santa Monica altimeter 2988 transition is approved. Maintain VFR above 2,500.
Okay, payload fuel sent.
Altimeter 0.88, transition approved above 2,500, November 201 for X-ray.
Las Vegas clearance, good evening. Boeing 717 IFR to Palm Springs, please.
I like the please.
Gotta say please.
We lost Keith though. Keith
I know.
Keith should come fly with us.
We got Marcus, though.
I'll take Marcus. Is Marcus streaming?
I didn't get a notification. Did you hear me on PE?
I wouldn't hear you on PE.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, he's not. Dirk is the only one streaming tonight.
Las Vegas clearance radio check.
You didn't use... You didn't speak at all on the last flight.
Yeah, but it should be working.
Okay. We'll give it a second. No big deal.
Yeah.
We need Ben's settings. I have Ben's settings, but I'll leave that up to him if he wants to pass them along.
Las Vegas clearance delivery radio check.
Calling Las Vegas for clearance, came through
There
loud
you
and clear.
Apparently my push to talk button is not working.
He said he heard you.
No, it's just my my yoke, the one on my joystick, which actually I don't need anyways, so let me move that out of the way.
Works for me. Orbex will be making scenery for X, but they also announced today they're going to be making scenery for Aerofly FS2, which is kind of cool. Because that sim is neat.
Las Vegas clearance Boeing 717 IFR to Palm Springs, please. Okay.
Was that the same button?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, we're the same call sign, Boeing 717. We're always 717.
Las Vegas clearance, Boeing 717, IFR to Palm Springs, please.
Did we lose Marcus? Vegas clearance radio check.
Calling Vegas clearance for the radio check was loud and clear.
Do you need to run as admin?
Las Vegas clearance, Boeing 717, IFR to Palm Springs, please.
Boeing 717 Las Vegas
there we
clearance cleared to the Palm Springs Airport, Boat 6 departure. Then as filed, climb via the SID, squawk 6340.
Right, Boeing 717 is cleared to Palm Springs, Boat 6, then as filed, climb via SID, squawk 6340.
Boeing 717, read back correct.
Vinay Star, good evening, November 20143 at Sepulveda.
Best thing about my auto setups, I can turn them all off. So that, oh. I'm like, why isn't it working? But it's the top button for the left side on the right knob. That's weird. Did you notice that?
Yeah, it's a little strange.
Okay, climb via SID. So the Boat 6 departure from 19 left is going to have us flying 190 direct to Jaker. And then Roper between 4,800 7,000 feet. Boach above 13,000 feet. The top altitude is 19,000 feet. 1,000. Guess I'll come down and do it up here.
I'm gonna let you drive here. I'm just gonna monitor.
Okay. I can figure out how to do my cameras. Okay, McDo left. Flight number, we don't actually need this, but makes me feel better. Oh, screw you then. 22,000. You said 35 you're using for the cost index?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's set. And then we do the route. Flight plan from KLAS, SID, Boat 6. No transition, 19er left. Insert. That looks good. Palm Springs, Star. We're planning this Spono 1, Espono 1 from GFS. And we won't plan for any arrivals, or any approaches, I should say. And the discontinuity will clear that. Roper 7,000. Wonder if it did that altitude restriction correctly. There's really no way to tell.
Yes, it's as long as we're below 7,000.
Yeah.
At or below 7,000, we're fine. So
13,000 on Boach, and there's no restrictions coming back in. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that discontinuity as well. Even though I don't, shouldn't do that technically, but I will.
That's
okay,
fine.
So that's that. And then we go back to the init page, next page. Block that. Now our iPad says 104.1 and 21.3. 104.1 gross and 24.3 on the center of gravity.
Yep.
Okay, next page there is done. And then from here we go to was it perf?
It's takeoff.
Takeoff approach. That actually is okay. Slope is 0.0. Winds are. Our slope is. What's the format on this?
Well, so it's the slope of the runway / the wind component. So really what you're looking at is like a headwind or a tailwind component against your takeoff runway. So it's 1508 gusting 16.
Basically a 5-knot crosswind.
Sure. Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, I know that there's math that you can do to do that, but I'm not sure what it is. So
smart people. There's smarter people than me that'll figure that out, and then tell me why I'm wrong. That's how we roll. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, right. C.
Yep. Gotta give it a unit.
That's so weird. But the flex doesn't require a unit.
No.
Flaps 10. Set the V speed. So V1 138, V rotate 139, V2 143, and then that's it on the McDo, right?
That's basically it. Yeah, I'm gonna dial in flaps 10 here on the dial of flap.
Okay, I'll get the APU coming on. We need the start pump on, and that fuel pump, and then the APU can come to the 1, 2, 3.
It takes a couple of seconds for it to start spooling up on the page there, but
okay. What if you hold it down?
It doesn't seem to make a difference if you hold it down. I usually hold it for 5 seconds, but yeah, it's starting to come up. It's starting to come up now. So stabilizer trim 6.0 it looks like.
Okay. Stabilizer trim 6.0. Are you changing trim?
Nope, I'm not touching anything right now.
Okay. It's definitely struggling a bit here on the shared stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that takes forever. You still have to listen to Bouncing Betty tell us
Oh. And we just went out of sync again.
You disconnect?
Yeah, you disconnected.
Okay, let's try that again. So it seems to be those types of things that take us out of sync.
Yeah, that's interesting. You can use the trim switches on the yoke if you're having problems with like a key bind.
Okay.
Oof.
How do I...
There it goes. Now it's running.
Nope, that's the wrong way. One of these buttons. There it goes. It's a right click.
Oh no, you're going down now.
What? I'm going the wrong way?
Yeah. You're dropping. Do the opposite. Yeah, there you go.
To take that to 6? That seems the absolute wrong way. We're out of sync then, because I'm showing 4 all the way forward.
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You had it right the first time. My bad.
Damn it, Ben.
I'm not used to sitting right seat. It's my excuse.
That's cool. We'll get this figured out.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Mile High FSX, good to see you, man. Everything is hitting right before Christmas. Did the Connie come out, or is that still, are we still waiting on that? Or are you guys still waiting on that, I should say? I have no interest in the Constellation.
I think if it was out, we would have heard from Chevy by now.
That's a good point, yeah. He'd be streaming it. He doesn't stream except when that thing comes out, I bet.
Yep.
Okay. Then APU is on. Now we want to go to, let's see here, APU air, APU gen, ground power can come off. Open the crossbleed, turn the packs on. We should hear the plane doing stuff. Did I set the, oops, that's not the right one. Check the volume mixer here. Nope, I didn't turn prepared back up. That's it. Okay. Great. Emergency power switch off. Where's that?
It is the bottom left corner of the electrical panel on the overhead. It's a big white knob.
Oh, yeah. Got it. Why is emergency power armed or on?
It's a self-test thing, I believe. Okay. Yeah.
We'll go with it.
Out. Yeah, it extinguishes after.
Just get the ground power to you while we're at it. No reason for that to be out there. Okay, so you set the... Nope, we didn't set the glare shield yet.
Should be set.
IAS is 250.
Oh, yep, that is incorrect. So we want to do... Oh, you got it.
I got it. 163. Yeah, so it seems things like the pitch trim, I think commands where you hold them seem to cause issues there.
Yeah, that definitely...
So I'm interested. It'll be interesting to see how it handles actual flight. I'm assuming it'll work, but guess we'll find out how well.
It worked really well in that last flight. It just, there's a couple of...
Right.
I think once we got in the air, there was just that one disconnect, wasn't it?
Yes. And that was because we were conflicting.
Yeah.
This has been a good test, man. This has been a good kind of shakedown of this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the guys are going to be happy to see this, too. Okay, so we did the glare shield. We got the transponder set. We got the lights. I'm assuming okay. I don't even know why I said the lights. I don't really care about the lights. You ready to start the engines?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Let's do it. All right, just 2. Oh, shoot. Did I?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like, no, packs have to come off. Bleeds on. All right, turn the packs. Did I just turn the packs on? No, they're off now.
Yeah, they're off now.
Okay.
Yep. Bleeds on, isolation open, packs off.
And you hit the gas.
Yeah, I gave you fuel.
Thank you.
Of course.
My check, pilot. We're good. We cool.
All right, so we are on the west side.
Yeah, I think we're...
So 121.9 is our ground.
Yeah, I don't know where we're at. Are we Charlie yet?
Step out of the plane here really quick and see where we are taxiway-wise.
TCAS standby. That's probably because we're on the ground, right?
Yeah.
I get engine number 2 going. Or 1. Engine 1. Bring you up. Push her to the limit. Yeah. Something like that. The stream is being all choppy. I still haven't been able to find out what that problem is.
I heard at one point you thought it might be the capture card, or...
I updated the drivers on the capture card, and the problem still exists, so... either it's something with the capture card they haven't fixed, or my guess is it's actually the latest version of XSplit's having an issue. Because it started happening after I updated to 2.9. So I need to go dig through some forums and whatnot and see if anybody else is reporting issues. Malone, you're missing 2 idiots trying to bumble through and turn an airplane on. Outside of that, it's fine. No big deal.
Hey, I think we're doing just fine here.
We're doing okay. Of course, you got me flying. I have no idea what's going to happen here, but that's cool.
Yeah, I think you'll be fine.
Where's the auto throttle at? Did we find that button?
Well, it automatically engages. That's another weird 717ism. So you push it to the caret, right? Your EVR meter.
Okay. And then it just picks up.
And then yeah, I think once you hit auto flight, it just automatically engages.
So when auto flight is off, you lose auto throttle as well?
That doesn't seem to be the case. It seems to engage it. That's one thing I haven't quite figured out yet. Because, again, there's buttons on the side of the throttle.
Yeah, which is probably Toga.
You probably click those. So maybe we try clicking those. You run it up and do that.
Okay, I'm playing around with that. I imagine one of those is Toga.
It should be.
Guess we'll find out. All right, we got 2 engines.
Oh yeah, I'm getting
getting
the overhead configured. So we're on generator power. APU here can come off. APU Reese come off. Master.
Jonathan Cordova says it's my fault. That's probably a good assumption.
BC
Sailor, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard.
correlation isn't always causation there.
Oops.
All right. So I'm going to get a flap set up here. Speedbrake armed.
Right.
We are squawking Charlie. What do you say, Captain? You think we're ready to go?
I think so. Let's let's make a memory.
November
Something like that.
2014 X-ray, roger. In that case, departure frequency is 134.2, squawk 1371.
I'm kind of excited to fly this plane now.
134.2 and squawk 1371, 1 for X-ray.
Number
Got
2014
brakes and
X-ray,
differential
reback
brakes
is
down at the
correct.
bottom.
Good flight.
Just to tell me.
Thank you.
Can you turn that off?
Yeah, there's an option in the settings. You can turn those indicators off. Las Vegas ground, good evening. Boeing 717, we're signature west side with information. Mike, request taxi to 19er left.
Boeing 717, San Francisco, correction, Las Vegas ground, runway 19er right. I can get you one way, 19er right, taxi via Hotel Foxtrot.
All right, 19er right via Hotel Foxtrot, Boeing 717.
All right. Is this
Santa Barbara
hotel?
Tower, Caravan 401,
Yeah,
0,
hotel's
holding
right
short
in front of us.
November 401 Tango Sierra, Santa Barbara Tower, runway 7, line up and wait.
Runway 7, line up and wait. Caravan 1
Ooh, there's some lag on that throttle coming up.
Yeah, there's a bit of a spool time.
Clearance is available if you're ready.
So I'm going to get switched over to 19er right here.
Colton 236 is cleared to the Palm Springs Airport.
Is this
via
hotel?
the Gap 7 departure.
Yeah.
To Norm.
Yep, you're on
November
hotel.
Oscar Romeo Mike. Expect radar vectors to the Salinas VOR.
So with the way the shared stuff works, the spool
J6,
is
Palmdale
very
VOR.
strange. Like there's no gradual spool.
Victor 137.
It's push the power in, and then eventually the engine
Palm
goes
Springs
power.
VOR, then direct.
That I don't think has anything
Fine
to do
via
with
the
shared.
SID,
That's
except
how it
actually how the
behaves.
plane is?
That's how it behaves outside of a shared environment.
Departure frequency
Does that seem like a bug, or do you
135.1,
think that's actually a
squawk
717 thing?
2262.
I don't know. It's I mean, it's a FADEC plane, so I think to like the CRJ, where the CRJ has a little bit of lag, but it's generally what I do is I get it moving, and then I basically bring the throttles back to idle, and then barely give them any more than that. It should just keep rolling down the runway pretty quick, or
Runway
down the
7, clear for
taxiway
takeoff. Caravan 130.
pretty quickly.
Any taxiway can be a runway, Ben.
It's true.
November 201 X-ray.
As long as you're cleared.
As long as you're cleared.
014 X-ray, Van Nuys ground, runway 16 right, taxi via Alpha Charlie.
Okay, so
very
16 right,
bizarre.
Alpha Charlie.
There it goes.
201 X-ray.
Oh boy. Hey Smarts, once you go P3D, you never go back. That doesn't rhyme. Hey Smarts, thank you for the drink, man. Cheers, my friend. I appreciate it. We're back. We're on Kavasi Air right now.
Coven 236, Gap 3 departure, Gap 7 departure.
There's like a D10 where there's no power and then all the power.
And I lost the next things. And then Victor
717 hype indeed. Broken Table, welcome aboard. Dom, welcome aboard. We are in P3D, that's right.
Departure frequency
For better or worse.
5.1. Squawk is 2262.
Program 236, it's the Gap 7 departure to Norm.
I got nav mode.
After Norm, expect radar vectors.
Oops.
To the Salinas VOR. That's
Hotel, this is
Sierra.
Foxtrot.
November, Sierra.
Take our left here.
Join J6 to the Palmdale VOR. Papa Mike Delta. To
Full
join
route.
Victor 137
So he's getting a full route.
to Palm Springs VOR, then direct.
Come on.
Roger. Cap 7 departure, and then north.
There it is.
To Serena, November, Serena.
You all right?
Well, no, it's
Delta.
It's just like there's a point there where it's at 25%, and then a point where it just jumps to 45%.
Yeah.
This is a bizarre plane to taxi.
236, thank you. Read back history.
Very difficult.
Are we supposed
very
to go to
challenging.
Foxtrot?
Just stop here.
Long Beach
Stop.
First Delivery, good evening, Southwest 2136, going up to San Francisco.
John Wayne Tower, in November 6 Alpha Bravo, still holding position on 20 right.
Get her stopped. Okay.
We're stopped.
Number 628 Alpha
Okay,
Bravo,
I think it might have just been
right at Kilo, cleared for
sinking.
takeoff, wind 140 at 10.
20 right at Kilo, clear takeoff, November 6 Alpha Bravo.
Las Vegas Tower, Boeing 717, holding short 19 right.
Southwest 2136, Long Beach clearance on request. Give me just a minute. Number 401 Tango Sierra, contact Santa Barbara departure.
Over to departure, Caravan 1 Tango Sierra, Sierra.
We use this
Boeing
park brakes
717,
anyway.
Las Vegas Tower, runway 19 right, cleared for takeoff, wind 140 at 8, gust 16.
19 right, cleared for takeoff, Boeing 717.
Alright, clear left.
Clear right.
Thank you.
Got all the lights on.
Lights, camera, action.
Yep, I think we're good to go.
So I just push this thing forward to the carrot, and it should just
Yeah,
work.
the little T-bar thing in the EPR. Yeah, just push it up to the carrot.
Okay.
You can push it beyond, so...
And John Wayne clearance, Baron 454 Echo Foxtrot, looking for a destination for the I-4 rating.
Number 454 Echo Foxtrot, what's your aircraft type?
It's a BE slant Gulf, B55 slant Gulf.
Number 454 Echo Foxtrot, let's go to Ramona.
We'll get to that one in a
Romeo
second here.
November Mike.
We're a little busy right now.
Ramona, thanks for Echo Foxtrot.
Number 8 Alpha Bravo, contact SoCal
Engines in the
departure.
green, airspeed's
Departure
alive,
November
80
6
knots.
Oh, really?
2136 is cleared.
You're only showing 80?
Santa Barbara Tower, Caravan 1 Tango
Yeah,
Sierra.
I might need to
we didn't get
resync
one on
here.
that last frequency. Can you confirm what
Are
the
you
departure
connected to me
frequency
or am I
is?
connected to you? Because I... Okay. That's fine. We're up in the air now.
Okay. Positive rate.
Gear up, please.
Gear's coming up.
Was that 1 Tango Sierra looking for departure frequency?
Roger.
Number 1 Tango Sierra, you're also on a wrong heading. You should be on a heading of 120. Not sure where you're headed, but you're about ready to
All right,
hit
let's
a
go and
mountain.
get speed dialed in.
Suggest a strong left-hand
Okay.
turn.
Roger, left-hand
You can bring
turn,
in,
1 Tango Sierra. Do you want us on
slaps.
that original heading?
I need you to
240,
turn
please.
before you change any frequencies.
Bugging 240.
Roger, I was just asking for the heading. Do you want us on 120?
Left turn heading 120.
Roger, left turn
It's
120.
gonna be one of those nights.
Caravan 1 Tango Sierra.
And it shows you's left a session.
Yeah, I just tried to adjust pitch.
401 Tango Sierra, once you establish yourself on that heading, contact Santa Barbara departure. 120.55.
Okay, 120.55 was what we were calling. We didn't get a response. 1 Tango Sierra.
Boeing
It's-
717, contact Las Vegas departure.
Las Vegas departure, 717, see it.
Fellas 2136, thanks for your patience. Don't like it when planes hit mountains.
So I tried adjusting pitch trim.
401 Tango Sierra, Santa Barbara departure, third
They had
call now. Are you
disconnected
going
you
to
again?
answer?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Altitude.
Let me know if you want the autopilot in.
I'm good for now.
Okay.
Give him a call.
Las Vegas departure, Boeing 717, 6000, climbing boat 6.
Boeing 717, Las Vegas departure radar contact, climb maintain flight level 190.
Climb maintain 190, Boeing 717.
We're 618 Alpha Bravo, climb maintain 8000, clear X Santa Catalina. For 401 Tango Sierra, Santa Barbara departure.
Yeah, the trim seemed... Uh-oh. Speed just bugged itself down.
Did it? It should still
Can
be
you
showing
right click
240.
on the speed? There we go.
Yeah, it should be 240.
Alright.
Nose it over a little bit.
Yeah. I'm afraid to use trim.
Yeah, that's, gonna have to report that one, I think.
It seems to be anything that's in conflict is causing disconnects like that.
Yeah. I'm wondering too if you connecting to me and being the pilot flying might be making matters a little bit more complicated.
Yeah, that seems problematic.
It's alright though.
You want to get our speed back on VNAV?
Yep.
the soup. Not bad. All right, let's go to auto flight.
Auto flight coming on.
American 341 contact, LA Center 133.55.
There you go.
Not bad.
Yeah.
That was sporty.
It's a handful,
So
man.
you desynced then from your own session.
It seemed like it, yeah.
Because you
Or
were
I desynced from you.
You gave me the 80 knot
Specifically.
call out as I was showing.
Boeing 717 contact, LA Center 134.65.
3465, 717. What's that?
I'll wait till you get to the call.
Okay. Yeah, no, it was
American 341 LA
it
Center.
was lagging out
Descent
pretty
above
bad
discretion, maintain flight
on the
level 240.
rollout. So yeah, it was the speed tape was kind of all over the place and it jumped real fast. So give him a call here.
401 Tango Sierra Santa Barbara departure. Radar contact,
All right.
climb and maintain 7,000.
Yeah, Malone, we'll get the
Redirect
Epic
Belmont.
E1000 out soon. We'll probably get it out next week at some point.
Tower controller talk to you about your mistake on departure.
GG. DVA, good to see you.
Stabilizer motion.
What are you showing for altitude right now?
13.8.
Okay.
I'm on 2902 over here though.
Okay. Los Angeles Center, Boeing 717. We're 13,900 climbing 190.
Boeing 717 LA Center. Oh, okay. Climb maintain flight level 220.
Climb maintain 220. Boeing 717.
Did he just say, okay?
Well, he's probably mildly mocking my broken speech there. Like watching this plane do weird things while I'm trying to make a radio call. It's definitely
a little unnerving.
Yeah, the synchronization on my end is a little bit wonky right now.
Yeah, I mean, we'll get the E1000 out again soon. I fly that thing all the time on my own, man. I love that plane. It's all choppy again, and then it's better. Has to be XSplit doing some shit. That's cool though. Greasy fingers on the iPads are nice. I didn't even see them on the iPad. Oh yeah. That iPad is disgusting. Yeah, so you gave me an 80 knot call out as I was going through V1 V rotate.
Yeah. Yeah, my speed tape was jumping all over the place.
It's all right. We'll send this over to him. Like, hey, go watch that departure. It was weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. It's a version 1 plane, so I'm not dissatisfied. I'm more
618
dissatisfied with
Bravo
the sim than I am with the plane.
27.4.
But that's just me.
Yeah, this is
Prepar, good to see you.
Totally expected.
It's all working pretty well, though. I mean, it's not any better or any worse than the 733 that Jeff and I did on Tuesday.
618 Alpha Bravo.
That's true.
Approach.
And that's pretty good. Now, the thing that sucks with FSX is like every plane has to have the functionality built into it, but this actually makes me really want to try the Q400 stuff.
Q400 stuff is so smooth.
Malone says, can you explain how the shared cockpit works with this plane? Yeah, so it's built into the plane itself. I can't show you.
2014 X-ray, SoCal departure radar contact.
So this is the
Burbank
add-on
altimeter
manager that comes with it that runs external to the plane. I can't show you this tab right here, the aircraft sharing, because that's going to give away our IP addresses, and I don't want to reveal those. But there's an aircraft sharing tab where you set IP addresses for each of the people, and you set a password, and then you can connect to each other that way. You can also have people connect in as an observer, which is something I think is interesting, where somebody could fly along with the plane and see how things are happening. That might be kind of fun to play around with. But you set all that out here on the aircraft sharing tab, and then you come into the plane itself, you pull up the iPad interface.
Altitude.
Oh yeah, 22 is final. That's right. You pull up the iPad interface, you go to crew, and there's a button where you can say connect, and then select whether you're the pilot flying, not flying, or you're an observer. So with that, you connect to each other, and one person's flying, one person's not flying. Pilot flying has control of the primary flight controls, throttle and all that stuff, and not flying has basically just the airplane. And so with that, you're able to run off the single airplane, and it seems to be working decently well. Like right now, Ben is hosting. He's in the Colorado area, and I am connected to him. So when I'm actually flying the plane, I'm flying his airplane, right? So his sim is doing all the flight dynamics, all the control and whatnot, and my sim is simply saying, here's a control input, here's a control input, here's a control input. So it's kind of neat. It's kind of neat how they've done that, and that differs a little bit from X-Plane, where X-Plane is the shared cockpit stuff with X-Plane is just a little bit more wonky, and kind of the way Smart Copilot works. But this plane was built from the ground up, according to TFDi at least, to be based on this connected flight deck idea. So that's why it's a little disappointing to see some things kind of behaving a little weird, like the trim not working too well in our situation. But you know, it's a version 1 product, so we'll let them know, and they'll probably get it fixed. You should do a giveaway where a viewer can be an observer. I'm gonna see I'm gonna talk to the guys and see what they can do about that. The problem with me bringing you in as an observer is that I have to give you my IP address, and me giving you my IP address is generally not a problem. But it also means that you can do bad things to me if you're motivated enough. You can do bad things to my internet connection while I'm trying to stream, and that's not good. By the way, JHCMTL, I saw the beer that you sent in for being brave and trying something new. Thank you very much, sir, and cheers to that. I appreciate it. I'm sorry we didn't get that one on departure.
If I had to guess, right, since I'm running the server from my end, that, like you mentioned earlier, that you're flying my plane,
Choose your
so things are having
to the
to
Bravo airspace with the coast route southeast.
route through me back to you and all that stuff. So that's...
it is the same TFDi that makes smart cars. Yes, it is. Yeah, and that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, we've seen some weird stuff like that happen even with Smart Copilot. That can cause things to get out of sync. It's not that big a deal. It's something that I bet those guys are living close to each other, and they may not have done a whole lot of higher latency type of stuff, I should say. Because you and I are probably rocking about a 70 or 80 millisecond ping between the two of us.
Yeah, we should have checked that. I mean, from your end, is flying the plane smooth though?
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's incredibly smooth. Like even on that departure, I had no issue. I don't know how this plane flies, so I could have had problems with the plane, and it was like, you just wouldn't be able to tell.
Now, when I was flying, was it smooth for you there too?
Yeah, totally. Okay. Yeah, the whole time. The only thing that was weird when you were flying was the engines did some weird stuff. Like the audio of the engines was a little strange.
Like was it sound like it was spooling down a little bit?
Yeah, it was like up and down and up and down and up and down and up and down.
Seems to be kind of normal. That's happened to me by myself too. So and somebody's already brought that up on their forums about how it kind of sounds like the engines are actually spooling down as you're on your takeoff roll. So.
Okay. Malone, if you Google search TFDi Designs, you'll find the plane. I don't have a link to it handy. Durka, good to see you, man. Welcome aboard, my friend. I'm enjoying the 717, buddy. It's pretty cool. I'm doing some shared co-pilot tonight with my buddy Ben, Uberbot, and we're having a good time up here.
Having a blast.
Having a blast, man. This is fun. Thank you again for joining me. Teaching me the ropes here. I mean, I'd like to say that it's probably actually kind of good that we got this big overcast layer because we can't really see how crappy the ground textures are.
I'm running the Dave SoCal, which looks pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I might end up having to grab that if I'm going to do this some more. Dave says all this work to achieve something that IL-2 Sturmovik managed to do 10 years ago.
I'm guessing that this is probably a little bit more complex than IL-2.
Maybe a touch. I mean, to be fair,
I could be wrong.
FSX had shared cockpit on the default planes.
That's true.
MCO Pinik, good to see you, man. Thought my name was Catstrator, which I guess is the point. Yeah. A little play on words. That's part of the joke, though. At least you got the joke, man. At least you didn't be like, man, what's your name supposed to mean? And then I have to explain it, and then we all feel weird. Welcome aboard, though. It's good to see you, man.
Southwest 2136, SoCal.
Taco 83, welcome to you as well.
Departure, Radar contact.
Got a new computer. Can't wait to try it on X-Plane 11 and PilotEdge tonight.
3000.
Nice, dude. Might be doing some more PilotEdge once we hang up the thing here. You gonna be around tonight?
Yeah, I think this will be my last shared flight.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab some dinner,
341,
but I'll
contact LA
probably
Center
be back later.
135.5.
Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna kill the stream after this.
Gotcha.
Can you zoom into space in P3D like X-Plane? If you can, I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, if you go to the well, don't do this, but if you go to the outside top-down view, you can zoom all the way out, and it'll take you out.
I'm using FS Global Real Weather.
341 LA Center.
So I've got FS Global
Roger, cross,
piping into P3D
DME
here.
From Santa Catalina
I should be
to
using
maintain
Active Sky, but I don't have Active
Catalina
Sky.
altimeter 29089er.
My goal was to kind of do this on the cheap. I didn't want to invest a whole lot of money into P3D because I don't know anything about using it.
Correction number 401 Tango Sierra.
I don't have month to month on your license anyways.
Yeah, right. Month to month on the P3D license, so yeah.
618 Alpha Bravo.
After the 28th, I'll spend another 10
$10
bucks or whatever to jump back in for a month. That's kind of the way to go, I think.
X-ray contact, SoCal approach 134.9er.
So actually, to Sorcerer Dave's point, though, I think what I read was
17 contact LA Center 126.35.
2635 Boeing 717. To Sorcerer Dave's point, though, I think you can actually have 2 people flying and then like 5 additional observers connected to this plane.
SoCal, correction, point Vigo approach, Camry altimeter 2986, correction,
that would be fun to test.
Yeah, I don't know if I've got that number correct.
FS Global's payware.
With Majestic, though, you can have pilot flying, pilot monitoring,
SoCal approach, LA altimeter 2988.
I think 2 observers possibly.
Okay.
It's
618 Alpha Bravo, point Vigo approach, Camry altimeter 2982.
Did you get the call in?
That's 2136.
Talking.
He does big one. I know, man. 225 people on a flight sim stream. It's crazy. Actually, 268 now. Hello, Durkis people. Hello, all Durkis fans. Good to see you guys. Thanks, Durka, for sending them over.
Center Boeing 717, flight level 220.
Southwest 2136, center on 125.2. Correction.
Yeah, no kidding.
Make it center on 135.5.
Let's see what we got going on here.
Boeing 717 LA Center, the Palm Springs altimeter 299.4, cross cloud at a maintain 1000.
All right, cloud at 1000 and 904 on the meter, Boeing 717.
You still connected? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we should be.
Cloud 900,000. We punch that in here and trust that?
Yeah, let me try it here. Oops.
It's probably no slash.
Yeah, it's probably, yeah.
Slash is usually just the end of the S speed.
Southwest 2136 LA Center. Climb in, maintain flight level 230, ClearX San Marcos. Resume on navigation.
250/11,000.
There it goes.
Interesting. I bet that's not kosher.
Yeah.
So the VNAV path has got us low here.
I think we actually need to start down.
How far to cloud are we?
Altitude.
I should actually get this plate up, shouldn't I? What do you think of the odds of this thing actually doing an RMP approach are?
I don't know. It's a good question. I haven't tried it yet.
That's the one thing in X-Plane that like one set, like only Flight Factor can do that stuff.
Okay, there it goes. Now it's starting down.
Yeah. She's got it.
Eastern 1181, Las Vegas departure radar contact. Climb maintain flight level 190.
Cloud we're crossing?
Cloud at 1000, yep.
Cloud at 1000. 15. What are we going towards? John New. 15, 30.
618 Alpha Bravo, go ahead.
By the time we get to cloud, they'll probably start vectoring us, but
39. So we got 39 miles to cloud. Yeah, we got no problem getting down there. Oh yeah, it's on
618
anyway.
Alpha Bravo, contact LA Center 135.5.
It worked this time. GJ Whitehead, good to see you, man. Why do I fly during the day all the time? I don't like flying at night, man. I like looking out the window. the whole reason I got into flight, like, so there's two main reasons I got into flight simming initially. The first is airport signage. Just, it bugged the hell out of me that I didn't know what it meant. And so that's what got me started to research all this stuff. The second main reason, and I guess probably the primary reason why I keep doing this, is I'm a big geography nut. I love looking out the window and seeing where I'm at and looking at things and just kind of, you know, staring at the world. And so flying at night, you lose all of that. Like, all you see is literally nothing. Especially here on the stream, I want to be able to look outside, and even though there's not much to see here, you know, I want to be able to see something. So I'm just not a big fan of flying at night, personally. Now, Ben, you're probably flying in real time, aren't you?
No, I'm flying during the day.
Oh, you are?
Oh. Yeah.
All right, then. I stand corrected.
Just didn't feel like taking the extra challenge on.
Probably for the better.
Yeah.
One observer as of now for the Majestic. Person the server checks as a check airman or simple observer to learn.
2136, contact LH Center 133.55.
Looking into additional observers have not finalized the concept as yet. That's from Crosswind.
Oh yeah, okay. No, that's I got ahead of myself. I think I read that somewhere.
Thank you, Crosswind.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for your amazing airplane.
You're a good dude. You gonna come up to Flight SimCon, Ben?
Southwest 2136 LA Center, climb maintain for level 340.
Meet all the cool kids. Am I excited about the PilotEdge expansion? Absolutely, dude.
We're 201 X-ray, contact SoCal approach 128.1.
All I'm doing on... Is that us?
Eastern 1181, contact LA Center 134.65.
That's all I'm doing on Tuesday. Just flying the expansion. Probably in this plane most of the time.
Yeah, I gotta work Tuesday, Wednesday, but Thursday and Friday I'll be all over it. I'm gonna do the 777 on Thursday from Phoenix to Seattle.
Long haul.
That's right. Actually, we figured out today in the PilotEdge Discord. Keith and I figured out that there's like 1,486 miles is the longest possible run you can do.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
SoCal approach.
I think at some point I'll have to do that. It looked like so it was a 4,700 foot dirt runway you took off of, and then a 2,900 foot runway you landed into that's asphalt. So I think I can do that in 727.
Yeah, yeah. Wonder if the Learjet could do that.
The that was my first thought too. But then we were trying to figure out, does the Learjet actually take off from gravel runways?
Oh, probably not. I mean, not stock, but who knows?
Get a Learjet with a gravel kit. That sounds terrifying. Absolutely terrifying.
It's the dirtiest plane you can possibly imagine.
People have been reporting performance issues. Have you seen any issues? Now, we haven't had any performance problems. I think I've got it running pretty smooth. Ben, you're still getting decent frames, right?
Yeah, the most common thing seems to be the displays lagging and updating very slowly, and I'm getting some of that now but I think it's more because of shared and because of the weird routing that we've done to connect. But when I fly by myself, like I said, I've got all the Orbex products stacked with additional payware add-ons, you know, other cloud textures, etc., and I'm usually pulling about an average of 30 to 35 frames in VC.
Can't argue with that.
No, it's good. And it does seem like there's people that are having some issues with it. Some plugin.
It's probably one of those where if you're just below the line, it runs like garbage.
Yeah. You're looking at people's specs, like it's like, well, this is a complex airplane, and to a certain extent, I think it's to be expected. But
right.
I think some of it might be getting caused by plugin conflicts. I know some people that have the FS Labs Spotlights plugin for the Concorde installed. They're having issues with crashes and performance.
Boeing 717, contact SoCal approach 126.7.
267 Boeing 717.
American 341, contact SoCal approach.
Stupid pilot, take it easy. Mr. Chow, the Connie doesn't even interest me at all. Unfortunately, I think it'll be a neat plane. I'm sure people can have a great time with it. That's not my kind of plane at all.
Me either.
Man, Spotter, welcome aboard. I think you'll enjoy it.
401 Tango
It's
Sierra,
a good plane.
contact SoCal approach on 134.2.
Granick, good to see you. CG Sailor, welcome aboard.
SoCal approach, good evening. Boeing 717, 13,400 for cloud at 11,000 information alpha.
American 341 SoCal approach, Catalina altimeter 2989er.
The weather radar
Boeing
works.
717 SoCal approach, the Palm Springs altimeter 2999er, 4 approach request.
What do you want?
Tell them standby.
Standby 1, 717.
You want to try the RMP? When's your call?
Yeah. Which one is that? The,
I'm looking it up.
The 401 Takeoff Sierra
just the
approach.
RNAV Yankee.
2985.
Yeah. Let's go for Zulu.
Is there a Zulu?
Yeah, RNAV Zulu.
That's
is
for that's
1-3
for
right.
one, that's 1-3 right.
When's a calm, so if they'll give it to us.
Oh yeah, they're showing actually 120 at 5, so that would work perfectly.
Okay.
And SoCal approach Boeing 717.
Boeing 717, go ahead.
We'd like to request the RNAV Zulu for 1-3 right at Palm Springs.
It's easy for him. Just clears us from Spono.
Altitude.
Palm Springs. Star. Actually, we know when we punch the star in, this is going to go a little nuts, so.
Yeah.
Boeing 717, after cloud, cleared RNAV Zulu, runway 13 right approach.
Okay. All right, after cloud cleared, RNAV Zulu 13 right approach, Boeing 717.
Get the heading bumped over.
Do you want me to program this in here?
Yeah, can you get it in the LNAV?
American 341,
I got it.
left heading 040, vector final approach course, descend and maintain 7,000.
Altitude. Altitude.
Thanks, Betty.
Altitude.
She's screaming in your ear too?
Yeah, she is.
Sierra, traffic 12 o'clock, 2.5 miles, eastbound VFR aircraft, altitude gate 7,000.
Altitude.
Goodness.
Altitude.
It's okay, we'll fix that.
401 Tango Sierra, roger. There should be only one that's 12 o'clock and 2.5 miles at near your same altitude. Negative, he's eastbound.
Okay.
Well, it's drawn something on there. That looks
618 Alpha Bravo.
about right.
Send a maintain.
Is it activated?
9,000. Connect Santa Barbara approach on 120.55.
That is missing a bunch of waypoints.
It's drawing them correctly, though.
Bravo airspace southbound. Resume on navigation.
I'm showing
altitudes at your own discretion.
Spono directly
Overfly
to
Huntington Beach Pier. Expect to right down 120 right.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, let's see here.
YAGUS is next. That's not going to work at all.
American 341, connect SoCal approach 128.1.
And then what's it? Coxic.
Yeah. But that's totally missing the RMP, but that's fine.
Number 454 Echo Foxtrot, SoCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 7,000.
Ooh.
Number 618 Alpha Bravo, Santa Barbara approach. Fly
What's
heading
that?
260,
Nope, keep going, you're good.
vector,
Oh.
ILS runway 7, descend and maintain 6,000.
And then Yokel, and then Wasik. We should be good after that.
Okay, are there discontinuities?
No, shouldn't be.
American 341 SoCal approach.
Uh-oh.
Autopilot.
The downwind altimeter 299.
Autopilot.
Expect ILS 20 right.
You're showing things look okay?
I'm showing us off the path here. Let me get it. Give it a direct 2. All right.
You need to look at my stream. I think we broke it.
Yeah, I think we did too. All right. So I've got us on a heading to Cuxit.
Okay. Cuxic not even on my screen.
Is it not showing up on yours?
No. Look over at my stream real quick.
Oh goodness. Try and resync.
Okay, let me resync. Make sure altitude's okay. We should be 7,000 feet level off here.
Altitude.
2014 X-ray, connect John Wayne Tower 126.8.
Yeah, racing's got it hosed. That's all right. This is
November 4-5.
the world's worst
Echo
rendition of this
Foxtrot,
approach.
Turn left heading 090.
Can you get us in there on the
153, resume on navigation.
Can you get us in there with the heading knob?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, plane doesn't do RNP. Check.
Does not seem to like it at all. No.
That's why it wasn't speeding up, or it wasn't slowing down. Slow down! 210!
Colgan 236, NorCal departure. You need to call up with your altitude when you call
Colgan Air,
departure.
you're a long
radar
way from
contact
home.
Climb, maintain flight level 190. Please stay altitude. Colgan 236. Redirect
Let me get
north,
tower
resume
queued up there for
navigation.
you. 18.7 will be next. I hope he's not watching this approach.
He's on the stream, so he's seeing
Oh yeah,
something.
fantastic.
We're doing our best here.
Hey, you work with the tools you have, man.
Yep.
Yeah, so up to Yosel, it's going to be to Wasak. I'm going to go ahead. Actually, once we get to Wasak, I'll take over.
Yeah, sounds good.
We can do 6,000 after this point. 6,000. It's a really cool approach.
American 341, turn left 10 degrees, descend and maintain 5,000.
Here, let me show you guys this while this is flying. So I'll show you the approach that we're trying to fly. Sort of where it all went wrong. RNAV Zulu 13 right. So we came in at Spono. So Spono, yeah, I guess Cusick, Popley, Yoku, and then Wasak. And it basically went from Spono directly to Wasak and just kind of skipped everything else in the middle. And so as we tried to program all this stuff in, spaghetti happened. But now we're going to go to Wasak and we should be okay to come in there. What we're missing, so the RMP portion of this, what we're missing is the distances between the 2 points. So what it's supposed to be is like from Yokel to Wasak, it's supposed to be 6.8 miles. So it's supposed to be an arc connecting those 2 points together. And that's the part that a lot of these planes end up missing. PMDG does them in their stuff, and Flight Factor does them in their stuff as well. But for the most part, most of these planes just don't do an RMP procedure properly. I just lost the point that we were flying over.
Yep.
Flying over.
I lost it too.
Okay, let's go ahead and kill the auto flight.
American 341 traffic. 1 o'clock, 1.5
Plane
miles, same
zeros.
direction via fire. Aircraft altitude gate 6,400.
You should be able to see something of the final down in there.
Yeah.
Or 618 Alpha Bravo, turn right heading 280.
I'd also recommend a descent here.
Yep.
I think you're...
American 7, correction, American 341, descend and maintain 3,000.
I also don't have...
sure.
Do we know how to turn the auto throttle off?
I can do it the hard way.
Eastern 1181,
Are you ready for it?
correction, contact LA.
All right, throttle's yours.
Correction will be Oakland Center, Oakland Center 121.25, get in.
Yep.
Okay, oh, I got it now, yeah, thank you. Alright, I need flaps and slats and all that stuff too.
Yep.
Eastern 1181, contact Oakland Center 121.25.
Just get about on schedule.
Yeah.
Actually, just give me 18 now. I need some drag.
Eastern 1181, LA.
And gear down.
All right, gear's coming down. Flaps 18 are set.
Affirmative. Third call now. Contact Oakland Center 121.25.
Well, we're gonna fly this as well as we can. I think we're doing okay, right?
Yeah, everything's fine.
Could be worse. I don't know. A little high right now. We can fix that by pushing the nose over.
Eastern 1181 Oakland Center, roger.
So I'm going to get your approach speed dialed in.
Thank you.
It's going to be 155.
Thank you. I hope we don't hit a mountain.
I think we're good.
You have a layer. You have a layer of clouds.
Yo, yeah.
Okay. This is a hell of a time for this to, you know, decide to. Oh yeah, there's mountains. Yep. Okay. Tell your wife to zoom tight. Oh, hey, this terrain radar.
I just turned it on for you.
Oh, nice.
1,000.
Figure you might need that.
Yeah, thanks.
Good luck. We're all
Appreciate it.
counting on you.
Yeah. Go flaps 25.
All right, flaps 25.
Those are landing flaps.
I've actually got it set for flaps 40. I
Boeing
can select
717
25.
SoCal
let's go
approach
40.
low altitude alert. Check your altitude. MEA on the approach in that section is 4,400.
Yeah, we're correcting 717.
Ooh, there's the throttle. Jeez.
I got the ground.
Okay.
Just stay on your present heading. Don't bring it too much further left.
Okay. We probably should have gone around and, you know, got brought in a different way. 1,500 above.
This is so much more exciting this way.
Yeah, something like that. What are we, 7 miles out? Oh, there's the ground.
Yep. Just keep on your present heading. You're going to hook it in on the left. Has he switched us over to tower yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Should be soon.
America 341, turn right heading 110.
This is the world's greatest RNAV approach. Flown by the world's greatest pilot. What can I say?
Boeing 717, connect Palm Springs Tower 119.7.
Over to tower 717.
I still have the field. I don't know. What are the minimums here? Boy, we really hose this.
Yeah, just keep your altitude. Palm Springs Tower, Boeing 717, RNAV, Zulu 13 right.
Boeing 717, Palm Springs Tower, wind calm, runway 13 right, cleared to land.
13 right, cleared to land, Boeing 717.
Oh, I got the field. I got the
You got the field? Okay.
San Francisco Tower, Southwest 2935, sorry to go one left short, Mike.
Is there a threshold on this?
Southwest 2935, San Francisco Tower, wind at 310 at 8, runway 1 left, cleared for takeoff.
Freaking
Cleared for
diagram.
takeoff, one left, Southwest 2935.
Diagram. Well, whatever. We're gonna make this happen. Are my speed brakes armed?
Yes.
All right. Gear, flaps. Good.
Gears down, flaps are set. You're good to go.
Okay.
Cleared to land.
Okay. Never, ever, ever has Palm Spring had anything resembling weather.
Sink rate.
I know, this
Ever.
is crazy.
Sink rate.
500.
Pull up.
Yeah.
Sink rate.
Yep.
We're good.
300. Minimums.
Continue landing.
Pappies are happy.
Pappies are very happy. I got 3 pappies.
100.
Yeah, they got that as well.
50, 40, 30, 20.
You want to get
10.
hard on those brakes.
Ever 4 X-ray taxi ramp, hotel, and Bravo monitor ground
going around here.
132.25.
5.
To the ramp via Hotel and Brava and monitor ground 132.25 November 2014 X-ray.
I don't like the throttles in this plane.
Yeah.
That seems incorrect.
And it just dropped you from
Yep.
the session.
Boeing 717, taxi the ramp Alpha Whiskey, and monitor ground point Niner.
All right, to the ramp Alpha Whiskey on ground point Niner. Boeing 717. Oh yeah, you're still in reverse. Hit F1. There you go. It was almost a J turn there.
All right, let's just disconnect from the. Let's off the network. I'm off the network. Okay. You know what? Screw it. That's it. We're done. Now we're going. Okay. Now we're going. So the shared cockpit maybe needs a little bit of work on some stuff.
Just a touch. Just a touch.
The throttles are a little weird. Palm Springs has weather today for the first time in the history of ever.
Yeah, if anybody's looking to shoot a fun approach, they're running the 1.3s.
In fact, I might come back in here later tonight.
Yeah, I might as well, just to redeem myself.
Oh, holy crap. Well, that was fun.
Hate to say I probably won't be flying this plane into Palm Springs, but...
Whatever. Version 1 plane. You know what? We knew coming into this that was potentially going to be a problem, so I really can't say much there.
I hope some good clips come out of that.
The weather radar works if you're using something that's not FS Global. I know it works with Active Sky, right?
Active Sky, and then there's another one. I can't remember
It's
what
like
it
a
is.
weather
now.
radar add-on that's out there.
Oh, it's the Rex. It's the Rex.
one, right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it works with the Rex and Active Sky. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was fun. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me tonight. I promise the next time we jump in here, it's going to be better. Can't be worse. Well, I guess it could be worse, but it'll be better next time. Honestly, all things considered, I like this plane. I think it's a good solid start for these guys. For this being their first product they put out, I think it's great. Also, remember, it's only $60 when other guys are selling their planes for quite a lot more. So, if you have P3D, FSX, whatever, like this is worth at least watching some videos and checking out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you so much again for joining me tonight. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy Hanukkah, whatever the hell it is that you celebrate. I will be back most likely on Monday. I will definitely be back next Thursday for some afternoon, some European-friendly time flying in the PilotEdge expansion. Ben, thank you very much for joining me tonight, Ben.
Of course, my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
If you want to stick around for a few minutes, I'm going to do the outro, and then I'd like to chat. So, guys, thanks again. Have a great night. Who are we watching? Who's next? We didn't check that.
No. I don't see anybody on.
Nobody's live? Nobody? Nobody's streaming? Friday before Christmas, man. There's 234 people here that want to be entertained tonight. And we'll have to go watch Jordan Patterson or somebody. I don't know.
Who's streaming Flight Sim?
I don't think I've heard of anybody. I've heard of JW Cruz. Tattoo Man, if you want to go watch, nothing.
Yeah.
How about X-Plane? You know what? Blue Dot Gaming HD is where we're going. Blue Dot Gaming HD over on X-Plane. He's the only guy streaming X-Plane 10 under X-Plane 10. So that's who we're going to watch. Thank you guys so much. Have a great night. We'll see you hopefully on Monday. Where's the music at? Awkward. Have a great night, guys. Oh, Dave's going to stream. Okay, we're going to watch Dave. Sorcerer Dave's coming up next. But go say hi to that other guy, too, because he's the only one streaming tonight. Good night, guys. Merry Christmas.